Big time hit, game. And that's going to be a walk-off RBI single. Swung on, chopper to third. Here comes the go-ahead run. It's over the head of the center fielder, and it's a home run.
Oh, my
goodness.
Homer.
Welcome to the KVB pregame show. Now, here is the voice of KVB's WKVI Sports, Mitch Columbi.
You are listening to Kankakee Valley Broadcasting's WKVI. Tonight, the Winamac Warriors Baseball Club hosts longtime rival, the North Judson-San Pierre Blue Jays. This is Indiana High School Baseball. With us tonight, breaking things down and analyzing play on the diamond, our sports analyst, Justin Ruff. I'm Mitch Columbi. The tradition continues. This is KVB's WKVI Sports. Welcome you to Warrior Baseball Field in Winamac, Indiana, 46996. We are back for more, set to continue the new era of Kankakee Valley Broadcasting Sports on 99.3 FM and around the world, streaming live on WKVI.com. As we get ready for our 8th spring sports broadcast of the 2025 season, we have talked with both head coaches of the Winamac Warriors, Mark Kendricks and Alvin Harper of the Blue Jays on the Saturday Sports Line, of course. When we look at the away team in today's contest, head coach Harper is in his inaugural season as the Blue Jays head coach. The Jays started their season against a very strong Couts club, losing 17-1. They then lost on the road to Rensselaer Central 11-0. They won their first game of the season against Marquette Catholic, then beat Triton 14-13 in Game 1, fell to them in Game 2, 10-8. They took on Caston in a doubleheader and dropped both games 16-6 in Game 1 and 2-0 in Game 2. The Jays then took on their other cross-county rival, the Knox Redskins, and fell 11-1 in Game 1. Then the next night we saw them fall again to Knox 14-9, and since that time the Jays have turned it up. They beat Argus in back-to-back nights, 17-1 in Game 1 and 18-8 in Game 2. They also beat Elkhart Christian Academy in a doubleheader matchup this past weekend, 16-6 in Game 1 and 14-4 in Game 2. As the Jays come into this rivalry contest at 8-7 on the year and 5-3 in Hoosier North Athletic Conference play. When it comes to hitting, Asen Harper leads this team with a .556 batting average. Right behind him is Brock Benson hitting right at a .515. Rounding out the top three is Aiden Christensen averaging a .455 at the plate. As a whole, this team has a .358 batting average with an on-base percentage of .473. They have 123 hits, 123 runs, and 93 RBIs on the year. We look at the pitching for the Jays. They have used 7 different arms through the 69.2 innings pitched. They have an ERA rating of 8.64. They have allowed 94 hits, 122 runs, and have struck out their opponents 89 times. With us this evening, breaking things down and analyzing play on the diamond, we are honored to have Winamac Athletic Podcast and Warrior alum Justin Ruff on the call. Long time no see, Justin. How are you?
Hey, Mitch. I am still alive. I'm still here. We're doing it. Even in baseball season, when it's not basketball season, I'm kicking it.
Well,
I'm still here.
Your thoughts on the Jays after hearing that quick rundown?
Well, it was a really good rundown. Kind of got me into the North Judson team here. But I've actually, believe it or not, Mitch, I do have some North Judson friends. And they
really?
have told me, I know, it's weird, right? They have told me some about North Judson and their baseball team, especially. I'm excited to see the freshman Harper. I've heard good things about him and what he is doing right now as a freshman and his future here as a Blue Jay. He's leading the category, and he's being a big boy in almost every spot when it comes to hits, RBIs. I mean, you were mentioning, he's a heck of a ball player. I can't wait to see him and some other players too, and McGowan and Ingram. This team's been rolling a little bit. The 4-game winning streak, of course, they start off, like you mentioned, a little bit slower, but they're hitting the ball better than they have been when they started the year. And I'm excited to see that here on this beautiful field.
Well, anytime the Jays and the Warriors get together, you always are bet to see a good matchup. As we go ahead and turn the page and look at the Winamac Warriors, skipper Mark Hendricks and his Warriors are doing very, very well to start the season. They started their 2025 campaign with a tough loss to the Knox Redskins. The Warriors were in control for the entire game until Knox clawed their way back and made an amazing come-from-behind win. The final was 8-7. The Warriors didn't waste much time, though, as they beat Carroll on April 8th, 20-14, Argus twice, 12-0, and then 21-1. We saw them take on the Cavs of Culver and beat them 11-1. The next night they beat them again 12-1. They then hosted Rensselaer Central and won 15-1, and since that time the Warriors have dropped the last 3. They fell to Rochester on the road 13-0, then North Miami twice, 2-1 in Game 1 and 2-0 in Game 2. As the Warriors come into this matchup at 8-4 on the year and 6-2 in HNAC play. When it comes to hitting, Braden Mathias leads this team with a .467 batting average. Right behind him is Caden Runk in the number 9 slot tonight, hitting right at .412. And then rounding out the top 3 is Addison Allen, averaging a .382 at the plate. As a whole, the Warriors are a .316 batting average with an on-base percentage of .448. They have 86 hits, 99 runs, and 73 RBIs on the year. Looking at the pitching for the Warriors, they have used 4 different arms through the 60.1 innings pitched. They have an ERA rating of 2.32. They have allowed 36 hits, 43 runs, and have struck out their opponents 115 times. Brody Winsler leads this team on the mound with an ERA of 1.24. He broke the school strikeout record in their game against Argus with 20 Ks on the day. Thoughts on the Warriors, Jay?
I mean, they're kind of the opposite, Mitch, right now. The last 3 games to be exact, of what the Blue Jays are. Blue Jays have been hitting the ball better. The last 4 games, the Winamac's kind of in a little slump. The last 3, they've had a total of 13 hits. And just the game right before that against Rensselaer, they had 15 in one game. Now, obviously, North Miami is a pretty good ball club. They played twice, and then Rochester is a pretty good team. But they need to get the bats rolling a little bit tonight. It would be a great time to do that on their field against a conference opponent that you are not really buddies with.
Not really.
Not really. And, it's conference. Again, like I mentioned, they lost 2 against North Miami, so that puts them kind of in the back seat now.
Sure,
so they have to. They can't afford to lose to any more conference opponents. So they have to battle tonight and tomorrow for this matchup. So I'm excited to see that in some of these players here. It should be a good game, I feel like, Mitch. I feel it down low.
Oh, man, Jays, Warriors, we're excited for this one as we are expecting a great evening of IHSAA rivalry baseball action. We appreciate you joining us on the Coca-Cola pregame show, Taste the Feeling. We'll be back after a word from our sponsors. The Pulaski Memorial Hospital Injury Report is next. You are listening to Kankakee Valley Broadcasting's WKVI.
It's hard to believe, but time sure does fly by. Collins Insurance Agency in downtown Knox are celebrating over 30 years of taking care of all of your insurance needs in our communities.
If I could turn back time.
And we're not going anywhere.
Stop in and see Jim and the crew at Collins Insurance Agency in downtown Knox.
Insurance you can count on from a business you've trusted since 1989.
Proud presidential partners of Western Reserve.
Who's in? Who's out? It's the Pulaski Memorial Hospital Injury Report with Mitch Columbi. Mitch?
Hey, thanks, John. The Pulaski Memorial Hospital has been serving lives of the residents of Pulaski County and the surrounding area since 1963. We certainly appreciate them in supporting local high school sports, as we are lucky to say no injuries to report tonight, as that is our Pulaski Memorial Hospital Injury Report. Stay tuned as we will hear from Mark Hendricks of the Warriors after the break in the KVB Coaches Corner. You are listening to Kankakee Valley Broadcasting's WKVI.
Stay tuned for America's Pastime with Mitch Columbi on Kankakee Valley Broadcasting's WKVI. KVI.
Pulaski Memorial Hospital. Quality care closer to home. Pulaski Memorial Hospital is all about community and keeping our community spotlight shining on the accomplishments of our youth. That's why PMH is proud to be a sponsor of our local high school sports action on WKVI, our community radio station. Pulaski Memorial Hospital. Quality care closer to home.
It's time to hear from the coaches in the KVB Coaches Corner. Here's Mitch Columbi.
Talking with head coach of the Winamac Warriors, it is Mark Hendricks. Coach, it's good to see you. Beautiful day. You get to take on your rivals, the North Judson-San Blue Jays. Talk about this game. Tough few games here, the last three, North Miami and Rochester. But you come back, you get to face your rival. What do you want to see from the guys tonight?
Enthusiasm. I think we hanging our heads a little bit after Thursday and Friday. We know those are two we let slip away. We got great pitching from Addison and Brody. We just kind of blew it. But, a game like this, you got to be enthusiastic. Judson will be enthusiastic. Our JVs are playing over there, so it's not going to be the full boat of everybody yelling. That'll probably be tomorrow. But we need to get back to having fun. I think everybody's so worried about getting a hit or doing this or doing that. Just go have fun. Play baseball.
Absolutely. You got Cody Wheeler on the mound. Talk about what you want to see from him to start out.
Strikes. I think last year he pitched against these guys and threw really, really well. Hey, they're a year older and better, but so is Cody. So, I'm hoping we get some of the same results we've been getting out of him. If he's around the strike zone, we'll be okay. Our defense is, we've only made an error or two, but they're just at such crucial times.
Right.
So I'm not really upset with that. We'll play behind him and hopefully get some runs for him.
Man, it's a beautiful day for baseball, Coach. Thanks for your time.
Thank you.
The Stark County Co-op has been a member-owned farm services co-op in Stark County since 1928. That's over 90 years, and they're still providing the same quality agronomy services to the farming community of Stark and surrounding counties. The Stark County Co-op is an LP and fuel provider. The Stark County Co-op purchases grain at both locations, Hamlet and Brems. You can reach them by phone at 1-800-782-3392.
Hello there. Is this that Last Choice Insurance?
No, sir. This is First Choice Insurance.
You mean Second Choice Insurance?
We offer homeowners, auto, farm, commercial, life. Let us know how we can be of guidance.
Okay, I got it now. First Best Insurance.
So contact us, First Choice Insurance, at 574-896-3482 at North Judson, or jingle us at 574-772-5370, and one of our wonderful local agents will take care of you.
All right, as we get set for Indiana High School baseball rivalry action, what are your keys to the game as a North Judson-San Blue Jay? Justin?
Kind of simple, but heck, limit the errors. I know the last 4 games they've been doing pretty good in that category. That's why they picked up some wins in that. So limit the errors and really defend the ball here.
Keys for the Warriors.
Hendricks, he stole my thunder. I said, enjoy the game, enjoy this moment. Beautiful day. Have more enthusiasm and act like that this is a rivalry, because it is. So really enjoy the game here against this team.
All right, that is our keys to the game. Time to sit back, pop open an ice-cold Coke and chill. The Coca-Cola pregame show continues. Our LAP Way starting lineups are next. You're listening to Kankakee Valley Broadcasting's WKVI.
BP gasoline with Invigorate helps clean your engine and can give you more miles per tank. Continuous use may result in the following pleasant side effects: excessive smiling, feeling more relaxed, taking more drives just because, volunteering for carpool twice in a row, and bragging to your friends about how you use our best fuel ever. To find out if BP gasoline with Invigorate is right for you, stop by your local station to discover our best fuel ever. Versus minimum detergent gas. Average restored 3 to 5 miles per tank, based on fleet testing and based on what you drive and how you drive.
High school sports brought to you by Zingo Express.
It's time for the LAP Waste starting lineups.
For the Warriors in the field to start today, we will see Will Malco in left field, Addison Allen in center field, and Cash Roth in right field. The infield shows Hutch Martin at third, Peyton Attinger at second. Luke Clemens will be the first baseman. Braden Mathias is the shortstop. Xavier Adriano behind home plate is the catcher, and Cody Wheeler gets the call to start on the mound in this one for the Winamac Warriors. For the Blue Jays, their batting order shows the catcher, Trey McGowan, leading off. Then pitcher, Caleb Ginder. Shortstop, Mason Harper. And the third baseman, Owen Tim, is the cleanup hitter. Batting fifth will be first baseman, Brock Benson. Then second baseman, Christian Ingram. Left fielder, Aiden Christensen, bats seventh. Right fielder, Douglas Reed, is at the 8 slot. And at the bottom of the lineup, we will see center fielder, Robert Karch. That is our LAP Waste starting lineups. We will be back to get set for the first pitch. You are listening to KVB's WKVI.
Stay tuned for America's Pastime with Mitch Columbi on Kankakee Valley Broadcasting's WKVI.
One of our hometown businesses here in our area in Monterey, it's LAP Waste.
Being able to recycle is one of our main goals at LAP Waste. Being able to say that we only take about 8% of our trash to the dump is pretty impressive for us, and we hope to keep building on that.
We service an 80-mile circle from Monterey. If you have a small job, big job, or just have a one-time, we are here to make a difference in this area.
And that phone number, Kirby?
574-542-4019.
Real magic is everywhere. It's in your mom's cooking, in 4-hour dinners with friends, in that first bite of something new, and in the fizz of a Coca-Cola. Now with so many options for less than $5, the Coca-Cola Value Collection will help you make the most out of every magic moment for so much less. Taste the magic for less with Coca-Cola.
The tradition continues with Mitch Columbi on Kankakee Valley Broadcasting's WKVI.
From Winamac, Indiana, welcome to broadcast number 8 of our 2025 spring sports season to see the Winamac Warriors host their heated rival, the North Judson-San Pierre Blue Jays. And we welcome you in. I'm Mitch Columbi. The tradition continues here on Kankakee Valley Broadcasting's WKVI as the history between these two teams also includes the history of WKVI telling their stories. You can stay up to speed on local high school sports in this area by following us on social media. We are on Instagram at WKVI Sports, on X at KVB Sports, and on Facebook at Sports to the Max for all Kankakee Valley Broadcasting sports content. You can listen to us on your phone. Just go to one of our social media sites I mentioned and tap the link on our page. We are literally in the palm of your hand. Well, we are proud to let you know the public address announcer today at Warrior Baseball Field is Winamac boys basketball head coach Mike Springer. Always good to see him. Our umpires for this evening are Chuck Waringa and Michael Zimmerman. With us this evening, we are honored to have sports analyst Justin Ruff along for the call. And like I said, I'm Mitch Columbi, proud to be doing the play-by-play as we are set for Indiana High School baseball from Winamac Indiana. Today's first pitch is brought to you in part by Web Printing and JT Shirt Shack in Winamac. We also appreciate them being the sponsor for the Tyler Roth WKVI Athlete of the Week Award given out each week on the Saturday Sports Line. That's the longest-running high school sports show in Indiana, thanks to our very own Harold Welter. We go live every Saturday throughout the school year at 9 a.m. Eastern, 8 a.m. Central on your local hometown radio station, K99.3 WKVI. We bring in Justin Ruff, a Winamac alum. Winamac head to toe, looking sharp today. Jay, you feeling the Warriors, it looks like.
I think so. Yeah, heck, I just got this sweater. So
it looks clean. Very clean.
It is. Well, give it a couple hours.
Give it a couple
I guarantee
hours.
I'll get a hot dog downstairs, and the ketchup goes right on it.
You don't get mustard?
Yeah.
Do you relish? Do you put relish?
I usually fill it up.
I'm not a relish guy. Do you like relish?
I'll take some relish.
I don't do relish. I don't do relish.
I like some spice.
Coach Springer says no, he doesn't do relish.
You're not a relish guy, huh, Springer?
Mustard? Just a plain old hot dog. No ketchup?
No
ketchup. Well, when I realized ketchup is a no-no when I went to Chicago. You're not supposed to put ketchup on hot dogs.
They don't like ketchup on hot dogs, which is a weird thing.
Well, they have hot dogs here, I assume, at the Winamac concession stand. So if you're in the area, swing by, support local high school sports, get some hot dogs. Catch Mike Springer on the PA. This is gonna be a lot of fun to hear him. Get to see several of these Winamac Warriors. We know, of course, Justin were on that basketball team. What a year it was for them, continuing their athletic here in the spring. Now they're not just taking off. They're getting into work, putting it in for head coach Mark Kendricks, and they've got a lot of athletes on this team. They have for several years, really.
They do, and it's good seeing some of these basketball players on there. I like seeing Will Malco in there.
I know he leads the team in stolen bases.
He's not a slow individual. He knows how to run the bases. I love seeing Matthias out there as well. He's one of the leaders on this team. What Coach Hendricks really talks about is just the leadership on this team. That's what makes his team special. And I have to agree, there's a lot of good seniors on this team that are good leaders, and so it's going to be fun to see them continue to guide this team.
Well, when anytime the Jays and the Warriors get together, it's going to be a battle. A lot of these guys know each other, Justin, and talk about that, the history of you just kind of keep your eye on your rivals, and Judson was always one I'm sure you kind of kept your eye on.
Oh, absolutely. Heck, in every sport. I think we had a battle one time in the academic-thon or whatever.
Sure.
And I know Coach, he coaches calculus, and they have a thing in a conference, and he got mad because North Judson beat him. So that's how tough it is, and we've seen him in football, we've seen him in basketball. I think North Judson beat Winamac in football, and then in basketball, Winamac got the battle. So these two games, today and tomorrow, it should be fun, and I guarantee, especially if they played all sports, they remember, and their buddies who okay.
Well, I was just about to say, of course, we see the Jays going through their starting lineups right now. We remember names like Trey McGowan, who played on that football team in North Judson. He knows some of these guys on the Winamac Warriors, from the fall. So it's just interesting. You come full circle. You start the school year in the fall, and by the spring, you realize how often you see these several sport athletes. You see them all the time. You see these several sport athletes all the time.
Yes. Yeah, you absolutely do. So
they're very busy. In the entire year. You think about that, athletes that never take a season off. Think about that.
I know, and it's like that for both the boys and girls too. I mean, heck, they're at it all the time, and you got to think of these guys. They're student athletes. They're kids.
Yeah.
But when you're at that moment, you are a kid. Some kids are just they're drawn to this. They love it. Heck, I remember being in two sports in the fall, and I was two sports in the spring, and then I was in basketball. So I mean, again, it wasn't a lot. Heck yeah, but I absolutely loved it because some kids just love competition. I'm sure you were part of that too. They're just like, get me in.
Yeah,
I don't care if
I want to play against these guys.
Just give me a jersey, man. I don't care if I suck.
You shave your beard, you might be able to get out there.
I might. Heck.
You think Coach Hendricks would let you?
He might. He probably wants me back. Heck, I tell you.
You relive the golden years.
I
man.
told him, heck.
I'm still quick, Coach. I'm still quick.
I only played 1 year, my senior year. And I'm like, when I interviewed him on the podcast, I'm like, heck, why is my jersey retired up there in the left field? Like, why isn't that a thing yet? Hendricks like, well, maybe because you sucked. No,
you probably had the fast twitch. You would probably hit the stolen bases.
I wasn't a Will Malco, but I was maybe close.
Well, we'll go ahead and turn things over for our national anthem here at Winamac Warrior Baseball Field. Every morning, join Rich Wallen on the WKVI Morning Show, Monday through Friday, 5 a.m. to 10 a.m. Central. Catch local news as well for our area with Kankakee Valley Broadcasting news reporters Rusty Nixon and Becca Shepard. Catch their stories on WKVI.com and Max983.net to stay up to speed in your local area. Winamac Warriors in the field to start today at home, and they are in all maroon with those beautiful pinstripes. Justin, you said you liked the new digs.
I asked Hendricks if I could have one, and
not happening.
He absolutely said no. But they are very nice. They look very clean and sharp out there.
You could go to our friends at Web Printing and JT Shirt Shack. I'm sure they'd hook you up.
They might
probably get you one of one. No, shout out to Bill Webb. Toast.
Yeah.
We appreciate him and everything he does for us here at WKVI. But the jerseys are looking fresh here for the Warriors. The Jays in the gray pants, blue jerseys, gold trim. Jays Warriors, it doesn't get much better than this. It's beautiful weather here in Winamac, Indiana right now. Calm. Not much of a breeze, really. It's going to be a fair game in terms of the wind. We've kind of seen that the last few games where the wind can be a deciding factor on those deep balls back to right or left field. And Miles McLaughlin had a big-time home run that was the wind pushed it foul. If the wind wasn't present, it would have been a big-time home run, it would have been a grand slam for him. So the wind doesn't seem to be an issue here today. But in Winamac, as we look at our weather, 81 degrees here. It is gorgeous. Just a perfect day for baseball, and we're so glad you joined us. Mitch Columbia along with Justin Ruff, and this is your first time on the call in baseball. Excited for you.
It is. Well, I'm telling you, in basketball, like you have, you smell the popcorn and stuff. Now it's like a mixture of popcorn with some hot dogs. I think I'm picking up another smell too. I don't know what it smells good.
But it smells good.
It's a baseball smell. You go to any major league games, it's just glorious smell. But no, this is a great time to be here. The field looks great. Let's get it.
Well, stepping in first for the North Judson-San Pierre Blue Jays is the leadoff man, Trey McGowan. And on the mound, as we mentioned earlier, Cody Wheeler. He will kick and deal the first pitch of the afternoon. The Web Printing and JT Shirt Shack first pitch is a called strike at the hands inside. Good placement there from Wheeler.
Good confident throw there, too.
0-1 Wheeler to McGowan. And that one will miss outside. McGowan comes in today, a .296 average. It's his 45th plate appearance on the season. He has 8 hits on the year. As Wheeler, the 1-1.
Ooh.
Nice breaking ball there that finds the zone. It stalled McGowan there. He didn't know if he wanted it or not.
Well, that was tough to judge. Heck, I probably would have Just watch the beautiness of that ball dropping down in there. That was a good little throw.
1-2, Wheeler. And just misses up top. Evens up at 2-2 here. McGowan, a .568 on-base percentage. So he can get off base, probably part of the reason why Coach Harper has him as the leadoff man. And you know he's got the wheels. 2-2. Swing and a miss, and going down, striking out is Trey McGowan. Out number 1 for the Warriors here in the top of the first.
Well, I mean, heck, you don't really want McGowan on base. I mean, we talked about Will Malco stealing bases and doing really good. They have 4 players on the Blue Jays that have 7 stolen bases. So lots of these guys, if you have them on base, they're running crazy.
We see Caleb Ginder, the right-handed hitter, to face the right-handed pitcher. He will have a grounder up the middle, and it is a base hit. So he swings on the first pitch offered from Wheeler and gets on base. So good job by Caleb Ginder to get things going for the Jays here.
Right down the middle there, Caleb read it perfectly. And usually when you're standing out in deck, you're watching. And I guarantee he was watching those pitches and timed it perfectly right past Wheeler there. Back-to-back seniors. I think that was good for the Blue Jays.
The Jays will have a courtesy runner for Ginder there at first. Now we see Asen Harper, the number 3 hitter, step in, right-handed hitter. Wheeler checks the man at 1, and he will deliver. That one will miss for ball 1. Harper comes in today, a .556 batting average. Very good, as Justin had mentioned earlier. .615 on-base percentage, Jay.
Yeah, he's a heck of a hitter, and they develop freshmen differently. Ooh.
They check Orrin Ball, the courtesy runner at first. He slides in, and he's called safe by the infield umpire. And now to deal the next pitch, it's the 1-0 from Wheeler to Harper. Up top, misses. 2-0 here. So Harper staying patient. We talk about Wheeler, a 4.2 ERA. He's 1-0 on the year. This is his 6th appearance on the season. The 2-0. Swing and a miss, and Harper can't catch up to it. He blows it by him, and a good speed pitch there.
Wheeler, I know the first game against Knox, Hendricks mentioned Wheeler. He didn't have the best game, but he's getting better, and just, all mental for Wheeler to get him in that comfortable stage pitching. And so far, I think they're pretty good. A little high on that one.
Yeah, tried the breaking ball in the 2-1, and it didn't break enough. So now it is 3-1 to Asen Harper. 1 on, 1 out. Harper in the box here in the top of the first. Wheeler checks ball, and he delivers. And it's low and away. He will end up walking Asen Harper. So now 2 on for the Jays with 1 out, 1 in scoring position. We will see the number 4 hitter, Owen Tim, third baseman.
Now batting 10.
Yeah, I mean, Harper, he doesn't strike out much. I mean, he's got like 52 at-bats, and he's only struck out twice so far this year. So he knows how to play the game of baseball as a freshman already, which is glorious for the Blue Jays.
Yeah.
Not so much for conference opponents. That was a good one.
Wheeler delivers a strike to Tim. Tim, the right-handed hitter, a .433 average. It's his 46th appearance of the season. The right-handed hitter digs back in. Wheeler, the 0-1. Low and away.
I was mentioning earlier that freshmen they come differently nowadays, I feel like. Because you see that Xavier Adriano, like he does not look like a freshman.
No.
I mean, my goodness. And Harper over here in first base, he doesn't look like one either.
Next one's low and away. We talked about Adriano starting quarterback as a freshman. The future's very bright for this athlete here in Winamac. Good tall frame.
Looks like he's starting to. Are you talking about Xavier? Yeah. I mean, he's not built as a freshman. Hopefully, he keeps growing.
2-1.
Ooh, that's there.
There it is. Wheeler liked it. Tim let it go by. Tim has a .591 on-base percentage, so he can get on base as well here. We saw the Jays' struggles against the Knox Redskins. It looks like they've tightened things up here just a few games later, but a swing and a miss by Tim. He will go down swinging. So that's a strikeout for Cody Wheeler. 2 outs, 2 on, 1 in scoring position. And now we see the big bat from Brock Benson step up, the first baseman, right-handed hitter. And, man, can he really crank him, Jay?
He can. We talked about Winamac having a good set of seniors. Blue Jays are just the same. They have 6 of them that can hit the ball, and they're pretty good ball players.
First pitch offered, a chopper foul down the left field line. Benson, a very competitive guy, all-time rushing leader there at North Judson on the football field. Has always loved baseball, but football is his first love. .667 batting average, Jay. I mean, this guy, he's just that athlete. He's that guy.
Well, I feel like Bensons are just all over the place in North Judson. I feel like when I was coaching basketball, I felt like I was scouting a whole bunch of Bensons, and they were all good. They're all physical players. So it makes sense he's good at baseball here. Ooh, right there.
There, the 0-1 finds the zone. So Wheeler ahead in the count here to Brock Benson, 0-2.
Let's see how Benson protects the plate here. Again, similar to Harper. He doesn't strike out much, so we'll see what he does here. Oh, there it is.
Wow, and it found the outer portion of the plate. Benson caught looking. He shakes his head no in disapproval, but that will end the top of the first with 2 left stranded, 1 in scoring position. The score is still 0-0. We're going to take a break and come back. Bottom of the first on the way. You're listening to Kankakee Valley Broadcasting's WKVI.
Culver's Portside Marina handles all water and recreational needs. When it comes to pontoons, Godfrey leads the industry in performance and quality, and Portside Marina has them in stock. From Sanpan, Aqua Patio, Sweetwater, and Monaco pontoons, if you're looking for a family boat, Culver's Portside Marina can help. Discover the evolution of the wake boat through luxury models offered from Centurion and Supreme Surf Boats. Yamaha Wave Runners and Kawasaki Jet Skis are on the showroom floor waiting. Located at 514 West Mill Street in Culver. Stop in or call them at 574-842-5000. Culver's Portside Marina.
On the way home from the game, a deer jumps in front of your truck. And now you've got to get that truck repaired. Make it easy on yourself. Take it to Mark's Body Shop. Mark's has done expert auto body service since 1998 and will work with you and your insurance provider for collision repair, custom body paint, and insurance work. And all work guaranteed by owner Mark Schell. Mark's Body Shop, proud to support high school sports. 772-7003.
Keener Construction is a proud supporter of all local high school sports. Call Chad Keen at Keener Construction for all your construction needs at 574-806-1387. Let Keener Construction build you a home today. Osborne Advantage Real Estate is a proud sponsor of local high school sports and would love the opportunity to make you feel right at home in Stark County. Call them at 574-896-2567. We go to the bottom of the first. Mitch Columbia along with Justin Ruff. As the North Judson-San Pierre Blue Jays will now be in the field to defend. Up to bat first for the Winamac Warriors, the leadoff man, Will Malco. The left fielder will also see Cash Roth, and in the hole is Addison Allen. So these 3 guys can get things going as well for the Warriors. So just like the Jays, they've got great athletes at the top of the list.
Yep, absolutely. Will Malco, we know him from basketball season, kind of splitting this year in track, which was awesome to hear. Doing good things in the, with his legs.
Dual sport.
Oh, it's big,
in the spring.
Especially with the size of schools that we have here. It's something that's special, and then Will Malco being able to do it. It makes sense why he's leading the team in stolen bases, right? I mean, that kind of makes sense. And heck, he looks good in that jersey. A little baggy, but I think he likes it.
Well, it's the old school look,
it's the
right?
Old school look.
Looks good.
He looks strong, too. Heck, is that your work, Springer? You getting him in the gym?
The left-handed hitter will step in to face the right-handed pitcher. This is Caleb Ginder on the mound. We saw him last year. We haven't seen him quite yet this year. Ginder, we know, can get things rolling. Coach Harper says it's been a slow start for Mr. Ginder, but he has his faith in this man. And of course, this young man, I should say, Ginder, comes in today, ERA of 7.68, so not where he would like it to be, but he can hone that in, and there's still a lot of time left here as the next pitch is swing and a miss by Malco. 1-2 count here.
Heck, those will get better, I feel like, those numbers and these just back-to-back pitches here, causing, Malco to swing at it. And, heck, he's already active on the bats right now. He got one. So, that'll boost his confidence, too, I bet.
The 1-2. Low and in the dirt. Evens up at 2-2. Malco at 212 average. It's his 38th appearance on the season. Has 7 hits up to this point. On-base percentage of .297. 2-2. Swing and a miss. Outside got him chasing, so Malco will go down. A little upset with himself there for out number 1 here. We will now see Cash Roth, a name we know quite well. He has been an athlete over the years here at Winamac, and, man, we know him well.
Oh, yeah. Heck, I remember him in little league baseball. Man, he had a mouth when he was a kid. And that's a good way. Oh, that was a heck of a pitch. Wow.
Finds the zone from Ginder. Roth lets it go by at 222 average. It's his 32nd appearance on the season, a senior already. As Ginder deals up top, it's hard to believe. I remember when he was a sophomore, and that was just 2 years ago. It doesn't seem that it was that long ago, but here he is as a senior about to graduate.
I know it. And he's another one that's right behind Malco and still on bases. Ooh.
And dipping out of the way is Cash Roth, and you hear the Warriors dugout say, "Wear it, wear it."
That's one of the things you say when you're leaning on the fence. Wear it, 14.
He's got a .323 on-base percentage.
Ooh.
And the next one, a little tail on it up top. So 3-1 count here from Caleb Ginder to Cash Roth. Kicks and deals. And it's a called strike. Roth was ready to take his base. So now it'll be 3-2 full count and Ginder right to work.
Got him right there.
And this time it'll hit Cash. So Cash will take his base after being a hit. It's a hit by pitch there.
Well, heck, that's why they invented Band-Aids, right? Situations like that. Cash is a strong kid. But here's the one that I like to see, one of the senior captains on this team. And Allen, we're familiar with him.
Yes, we are.
In football as well.
Addison Allen, the right-handed hitter, will step in. Ginder deals a little chin music for Addy. He had to dip out of the way. He comes in today. A .382 average. It's his 39th appearance on the season. Next pitch called strike, evens up 1-1. So Ginder really kind of making the batter second guess. He goes at him for the first pitch, then the next one's right in the zone just to kind of throw him off here. The 1-1, another more chin music.
Oh, man, little smile too.
So like now 2-1, and we'll see what Ginder delivers here. It kind of makes the batters think twice. They'll back up a little more and be
more alert and that type of thing. They're not slow. They're not slow pitches.
And there it was. Finds the zone, taking 2 is Cash Roth. He'll slide in. Throw gets, it's overthrown, and now Roth will take 3, slides in head first. He's safe.
He's a runner. He's a runner, Mitch. I mean, that's another thing where Hendricks said enthusiasm and aggression, and that's one of those things right there, going at it, second base, and causing an error and moving him to third. I like it.
Lead run on third, still scoreless here, 2-2 the count to Addison Allen with 1 out, and Roth on 3, 90 feet away. Ginder steps off the bump. We'll reset here.
I love hearing coaches.
Hendricks,
heck, man. I mean, Hendricks, he's not a quiet individual. I mean, he's got a deeper voice, scary voice. Outside.
Oh, no. And they are saying that Addison did a halfway swing, and Coach Hendricks doesn't like it. They're asking the infield umpire, and the infield umpire agrees he did go halfway. So Allen will go down swinging, strike 3, out number 2, and now we will bring up Hutch Martin, the cleanup hitter, a freshman. Coach Hendricks has talked about Hutch on the radio with us. He loves Martin. He's the future here for the Warriors.
Absolutely. Similar. Oh, yep. Look at that
Chopper
go.
to third, throws over to first, and it is in time. So Roth will be left stranded at third, and that is the third out. The Jays outlast the Warriors' run there as they had one on. But nothing happens. It stays scoreless here as we'll take a break and come back. Top of the second on the way. You're listening to Kankakee Valley Broadcasting's WKVI.
When you grow up on the land, you have an appreciation for it. When you grow up and work on a family farm, on land that is shared by members of a family, all working together as a team, that appreciation grows even more. They know what it's like to work as a team to get the job done. At Lawrence Farms of Knox, Todd and Josh Lawrence and family support the local high school teams and wish them success all through the season.
Sideline Automotive is a hometown proud auto care shop, recently voted Stark County's best for tires and oil changes. Call Joe today at 574-249-5537. L&D Farms is a proud sponsor of local high school sports. They are no stranger to hard work and dedication and recognize the structure and discipline that goes into playing sports and being part of a team. L&D Farms wishes all local teams good luck this season. Top of the second, Mitch Columbia along with sports analyst Justin Ruff. Scoreless here as we have a rivalry matchup. It's the Winamac Warriors hosting the North Judson-San Pierre Blue Jays. And so far, this rivalry is holding true, Jay. These guys are going at each other.
Absolutely not shocked at all, Mitch. I am impressed with the pitching so far in that first inning of Caleb Ginder there. I mean, he's doing, he was being very aggressive, throwing some pitches close and then getting them in there when needed and kind of throwing the batters back a little bit. Again, just being aggressive on the mound there. And that will, again, boost up your confidence and getting some strikeouts as well, we'll hope.
We'll see the 6, 7, and 8 hitters. We start off with Christian Ingram, the second baseman, for his first opportunity today. Wide stance, right-handed hitter, swings and misses the first opportunity from Cody Wheeler, who really held things on strong in the top of the first, Jay. And Wheeler, one of those guys Coach Mark Hendricks really likes.
Oh, yeah. I mean, he's a Wheeler, and I know it's just like his brother. They kind of look the same.
Yeah, Wyatt Wheeler.
Got that big build.
Hope he's doing well.
Yeah, I mean, they look very similar in both pitchers, which I'm sure Hendricks likes.
1-1 to Christian Ingram, popped up high, foul ball out of play. Ingram, of course, on the Blue Jays basketball team. Several sport athlete here.
Yeah, you love to see that.
And Coach, from North Judson-San Pierre, he really likes Ingram. Coach Cheesem really likes Ingram. And here's a low pitch, swing and a miss, and it'll be strike 3 as Ingram goes down.
It's 3 in a row for Wheeler.
He's looking good today.
Yeah, that's 4 total.
Aiden Christensen, he's up next. Left fielder, right-handed hitter. The updates here at the baseball field are fantastic.
Oh, yeah, they're awesome. Much needed, too. And that scoreboard is just fantastic.
Yeah, new scoreboard is gorgeous. It looks just like almost the softball field.
Yeah.
Scoreboard is here's the first opportunity, swing and a miss. And the batting cages, brand new. The net here, everything looks nice. The clubhouse, everything's been remodeled. Great campus here at Winamac is the next pitch. Foul tip called strike 0-2 here. So Wheeler is attacking here. The latter portion of the lineup of the Jays, they don't have an answer right now. 0-2, Wheeler, right to work. Off-speed pitch, popped up high, played by the third baseman. And he drops it in foul territory. Had it in his glove, so it will bring Aiden Christensen back. Martin almost had it, but the sun kind of got in his eyes there a little bit. And now we will see Aiden Christensen step back in for the 0-2.
It just gives another opportunity for Wheeler here. He doesn't look happy. He's got one of those mean faces, and just like that, you could tell. Wheeler's got that mug on his face, man. You could tell that he was, again, just being aggressive. Heck, it's kind of like what Ginder had in the last inning.
So finds the zone going down. Striking out is Aiden Christensen for out number 2. Nobody on here in the top of the second. Scoreless between these two rivals. Wheeler to deal. This is Douglas Reed, the right fielder, at the 8 slot. Ooh, slicer up the middle, and it'll be a base hit for Doug Reed, the right fielder. Very aggressive on the first pitch.
Yeah, broke the strikeout streak there by Wheeler, and it was kind of similar to what Caleb, his hit right to the left side of Wheeler, out of his reach pretty much. It's just really good hit right down the middle, get the Blue Jays rolling.
Number 9 hitter Robert Karch, the center fielder, will step in for his first appearance to see Cody Wheeler with 2 outs and 1 on. Top of the second, finds the zone on the outer portion of the plate. Karch comes in today a 167 average. He has an on-base percentage of 286. Wheeler checks the runner at 1, and he will deliver the 0-1. And that one will miss the zone up top. So 1-1 count here, Wheeler to Karch.
Looks like they have a freshman Clemens on first base, too. Good to see the young man with some action there. I like it.
Wheeler checks the runner. The 1-1. Swing and a miss. Karch wanted it. Can't catch up to it. 1-2 now.
Just aggressive. Just love. No fear in the pitcher here by Wheeler. I love it.
Wheeler, the 1-2. Bunt shown. Karch got a piece of it, but foul tip hits the fence here. Keeps it 1-2. Oh,
he missed it. I think he missed it,
So
Mitch.
they are calling it a strikeout. It actually was not a foul tip. He did not pull the bunt, so that is out number 3. So quick work there by the Warriors. One hit, but nobody scores. No runs. Still scoreless. We'll take a break and come back. Bottom of the second on the way. You're listening to Kankakee Valley Broadcasting's WKVI.
At First Farmers Bank and Trust, agriculture has been a cornerstone of our business for more than 135 years. Our personal relationships within the ag community run deep for multiple generations. If you're looking for a financial partner that knows, understands, and supports agriculture, I'd love to hear from you. I'm Isaac Blue, Ag Banker at First Farmers. Come into our Knox, North Judson, or Culver branches, or visit us online at ffbt.com when you're ready to talk about growing your operation. First Farmers Bank and Trust, member FDIC, equal opportunity lender.
Local Union USW 9551 is a proud sponsor of local high school sports. They are no stranger to hard work and dedication. They believe in the future of these young adults and wish them luck as they take on their opponents this season. Reynolds Funeral Home of Hamlet and Coots Lake have been proud supporters of local high school sports since 1952. Contact them today at 574-867-3321 for Hamlet or 574-586-2120 for Coots Lake. Call Reynolds Funeral Home in your time of need. We go to the bottom of the second, still scoreless. The Jays and the Warriors are feeling things out here between each other. Mitch Columbia along with Winamac alum and Winamac Athletic Podcast, Justin Ruff. So far, so good. These two teams feeling each other out, but I have a feeling the Warriors here are going to try to get on board in this half inning. I know how aggressive they've been in the past when I've seen them. They want to try to get something going early. They don't want to linger this on for too much longer.
Absolutely, and it's a good start here by the senior as he watched one go by as a strike. But, again, their leading hitter, one of their captains, number 23, hopefully he can get them going here in the second.
Ginder still on the mound, right-handed pitcher. He is dealing to Braden Mathias, the shortstop, and Mathias just one of those athletes here at Winamac we probably don't talk enough about. 1-1 from Ginder to the right-handed hitter. Mathias pops it up high. It goes foul. We weren't able to broadcast their first game against Knox, but after the Saturday Sports Line, I stopped by, and he had this miraculous diving catch that was a blooper to left field, and he was able to track it down from the shortstop position. The hat comes flying off, and you just sit there and you kind of admire guys like this, is that Mathias will pop one up high into the infield, and it drops. So the wind kind of got away from it. Ginder had a glove, but unfortunately it will land in the infield and allow Matthias to take his base.
Well, it's kind of a combination, Mitch, of wind and sun, because it looks like it looks like there is a little wind now. Looking at the flag here towards my left, and the sun, even with sunglasses, heck, will get you. I don't think
they check Matthias at 1. He slides in.
I don't think Caleb has any sunglasses either. So heck, that will do it too.
Yeah, it'd be hard. Cody Wheeler now in the box for his first appearance this afternoon. First pitch, low and away. Wheeler, a .345 average on the season.
Good. It would be nice to see Cody at it, too, here on the bats.
Ooh, swings on one inside at the hands. He knew it halfway through. Evens up at 1-1 here. Wheeler has a .457 on-base percentage, so he can get on base as well.
He can. He absolutely can.
They check Matthias at 1 again.
Yeah, Matthias, he's
6, yeah.
Yeah, he's not you're checking the same thing as me, huh? I thought he was right behind Malco. Ooh, that's a good pitch.
There's the zone. Strike called there to Wheeler. And, 6 stolen bases on the season. Braden Matthias behind Will Malco, who has 7. 1-2 from Ginder. Misses outside, evens up.
Yeah, you got to keep guys like Matthias and Malco and Cash Roth on the Warriors side. Just contained a little bit.
Fouled off his foot. Keeps it 2-2.
I just, knowing Wheeler's dad and mom, I just kind of want to know what they feed these boys. They're not, and what they do to them. It's not. Both of them are just not small individuals when it comes to height. Good build. They're strong. Could probably lift me up with ease. It's good for them. Good for them.
Still fighting is Wheeler. He's in a 2-2 still with Ginder.
That's there.
There goes Matthias to take 2. He slides in, he will be called out. What a throwdown by Trey McGowan. Wow. All the way to the second baseman. Beautiful play by Christian Ingram for the tag, and Matthias can't get to second, so that is out number 2. It also retired
number 18, Peyton
Cody Wheeler.
Little old school double play there. What a beautiful throw. We see you, Trey. That was a heck of a throw to second base.
And now we see Peyton Attinger, the second baseman, the right-handed hitter, takes the first pitch outside for ball 1.
If you're Blue Jays coaching staff, that was a beautiful pitch and then a beautiful throw right there. And that was another good pitch.
Ooh.
Caleb's feeling it right now. I'm not going to lie.
Grazes the outside part of the plate. 1-1 here. Ginder right to work to Attinger. Swing and a miss. Attinger wanted it. Just a few weeks ago, had a chance to talk to Peyton. Signed his letter of intent.
He's a fisher.
He's an angler, man. Southwestern Michigan College. Good for him.
Yeah, that's a pretty cool thing.
Became real good friends with Culver, through that signing as well. 2-2.
A little high. Too high for the ump there.
Full count now. So Attinger in a duel here with Ginder, and the payoff comes.
Oh, that's there. What
and
a
it is in
pitch.
The zone. Strike 3 going down looking is Peyton Attinger. So quick work for the Jays, as that will be the bottom of the second. Flying through this game, we take a break and come back top of the third on the way. You're listening to KVB's WKVI.
Howard's Marathon in Winamac has a reputation built on getting things done right. With 30 years experience as an ASE Master Auto Technician, Dean Wentz is the right choice for the auto repairs or service. From auto computer diagnostic checks to new batteries and tires, they can take care of it all. Howard's Marathon is a proud supporter of area high school sports and wishes all teams a great season. Howard's Marathon, 121 South Monticello Street in Winamac. Call 574-946-6894.
This broadcast is brought to you in part by Woodlawn Health, earning the right to care for you, your family, and community. We appreciate their support of all local high school sports. Carrie Block and all of the local agents at First Choice Insurance in North Judson and Knox are proud supporters of high school sports and are here for all of your insurance needs. Call 574-896-3482 for North Judson or 574-772-5370 for Knox. Scoreless here in this rivalry matchup between the North Judson-San Blue Jays and the Winamac Warriors. It's a beautiful day for baseball here in Winamac, Indiana. Mitch Columbia along with sports analyst Justin Ruff. Top of the third, and man, it was started out, thought was feeling each other out. Now I think neither team wants either team to score.
No, both pitchers are doing pretty well. You have Wheeler and Ginder there just doing a good job, striking people out, being aggressive on the mound. What's key for Winamac, though, again, like we talked about keys of the game, just being slow right now when it comes to hits. I know North Judson, they have a couple. They're being a little bit more aggressive on the bats, and right now Caleb's doing a real good job at making sure that the Warriors aren't active with the bats. So I think that it's pointing good direction for the Jays here, and so we'll see here in the third inning, Mitch, if they can continue batting a little bit better than the Warriors have.
Starting at the top of the batting order, second time around, we'll see Trey McGowan step in. The right-handed hitter swings and misses. Can't quite catch Wheeler.
Doing good right now. Again, like I mentioned, both pitchers doing real good. Good confident throws here by the sophomore.
If I'm not mistaken, McGowan went down striking out in his last appearance. As here's a bomb back to center field, high, arcing.
Beautiful.
And it will be caught by the center fielder, Addison Allen, for the Winamac Warriors, and they will retire McGowan out number one here in the top of the third.
I mean, that's just the center fielder and Allen there being just knowing what he's doing, playing baseball of his life, man. And just the sun and then wind is not phasing him. He knows what he's doing.
Ginder, his second time today, will step in. First pitch is up top, ball called.
Haven't had any crazy pitches yet, knock on wood. Heck, both catchers doing good here. A little high there.
1-0 just misses. 2-0 now.
Yep, Caleb getting a hit last up the bat.
Fouls the next one out of play, 2-1. Both pitchers here. Wheeler dealing to Ginder. Ginder having a word with the home plate umpire. He'll step in and look at the 2-1 from Wheeler here. Finds the zone, and that's that spot that Ginder likes.
Yeah. That was right there, too.
Same spot, little taste of your own medicine here, Wheeler says.
Same pitch and everything.
Wheeler right to work, kicks and deals.
Ooh.
This one gets away from him.
There it is.
So now full count here. Ginder has been able to make Wheeler throw more than he intended. He deals. Base hit back to right field, and Ginder will get on base.
Beautiful second time tonight, getting a hit on Wheeler. I mean, again, overall, with the bats and the throwing, Caleb's doing a pretty good job being very active in this game and keeping the Jays heading towards the right direction.
It's now Asen Harper stepping into the box for his second appearance today. Full count. Or, excuse me, first pitch here from Cody Wheeler.
Cool. Predicting the future there.
Maybe. Wheeler delivers the first pitch. Fouled off out of play for Harper. Strike one.
Heck, Harper, man, he keeps growing the hair a little bit out.
He's got he's got the mane, doesn't he?
Coming out of the helmet. Good for him.
0-1 from Wheeler. Misses, evens up at 1-1. Owen Tim, the cleanup hitter, on deck. The Jays have courtesy runner Oren Ball on first for Ginder. 1-1. Oh, big hit back to left field. It'll be,
he dropped it.
He almost had it. It will advance Oren Ball to 2. Now he's digging for 3, sliding in. Oren Ball is safe. So standing in at 2 is Asen Harper. And the left fielder for the Winamac Warriors had it. It was Will Malco in his glove, and it just dropped.
Yeah. Not an easy catch right there by the junior. Kind of had his glove in an awkward position, it looked like, and kind of popped right out. And again, just moving the players more than what was supposed to happen. But we'll see what the Warriors can do here, especially Wheeler protecting this home plate.
Tim fouls the next pitch. 0-1 here from Cody Wheeler with 2 on, 2 in scoring position, 1 out here in the top of the third. Wheeler to deal. Finds the zone with that breaking pitch. It stalled Tim. He didn't want it.
Glorious pitch. Good placement.
So Wheeler now ahead of the count. 0-2. Popped up high in the infield. It will drop in. They throw over to first. They get out number 2. Good job by the second baseman, Peyton Attinger. So it keeps the runners at bay, and now here is the big man himself, Brock Benson. He comes in today having 21 RBIs on the season, and he's looking to add to that here. Big opportunity.
This is big. I know he's probably remembering the last strikeout, too. And there it is.
Popped up high back to center field. Addison Allen to make the play, and Beautiful. He will. The Warriors get out of the inning, leaving 2 stranded in scoring position. It is still 0-0. The Winamac Warriors are hosting their heated rival, the North Judson-San Blue Jays. Bottom of the third is on the way.
It takes smart planning by a skilled expert to get you just the right heating, cooling, and energy-efficient system for your home. McGrath Refrigeration can install an affordable Armstrong air system that will cut your energy costs while enhancing your comfort. You'll see the difference in your first energy bill. Give McGrath Refrigeration your local Armstrong dealer a call today at 574-772-3575. That's 574-772-3575. McGrath Refrigeration, where the temperature is always just right.
Welcome, Matt Real Estate, our proud sponsors of local high school sports. They take care of agriculture, residential, and 1031 exchanges. Call them at 574-896-5138. Today's broadcast is also brought to you in part by First Farmers Bank and Trust, providing state-of-the-art banking with old-fashioned service. We thank them for supporting local high school sports and helping continue this tradition on Kankakee Valley Broadcasting's WKVI. A beautiful day here in Winamac, Indiana. We look out to the parking lot, see some fans, listen to the game, hopefully on the radio. If you hear us wave, give us a wave. We appreciate you joining us here from Winamac, Indiana. Oh, man, this is great. We love our fans. We love that the community is tuning into WKVI, and they are hearing the story once again between these 2 old familiar foes, as we'll start with the 8-9, and we'll see the top of the batting order for the Winamac Warriors, Will Malco again. But for his first appearance this afternoon, it is Xavier Adriano, Justin.
Oh, the freshman. Heck, I remember when he was a tiny little one running around. I played ball with his uncle and Cole. And heck, man, it's seeing him growing up how he is right now, not a small individual, being a freshman. Time flies, Mitch. A little high.
So Adriano, second pitch delivered is a ball. 2-0 count here from Caleb Ginder. Right to work, the 2-0, swing and a miss by Adriano.
Again, just another good pitch there by Caleb. Right down the pipe, good speed. Ooh.
This one's inside, little tail on it. couldn't quite find the spot he wanted. Ginder has allowed, coming into today, 17 hits, 29 runs, 12 base on balls, and has 20 strikeouts coming into today, as he will end up walking Xavier Adriano, it looks like there. Or did he hit him?
It was a walk, looked like, in the inside there. Pretty close, but it was the inside. Second walk of the day, I do believe. Well, first one, he did hit Roth there.
Right. So now the number 9 hitter, Caden Runk, the designated hitter, and he is in the top 3 for batting percentage on this Winamac Warrior team, as the first pitch is a called strike. Runk, a .412 average, and we've talked about it before with former head coach Kevin Hannon. When you get a guy in that number 9 slot that can produce, it gets you back to the top of that batting order that much quicker, and potentially have guys already on base so that they can do some damage. So this is a big at-bat here for Runk as he's behind the count 0-2. Ginder checks the runner at first. He slides safe.
Good little speed and reaction there by the freshman.
Quick. So Runk to step back in here. The 0-2. Ginder attacks. Foul tip. Hits the net.
Yep, Junior definitely has to protect here down 0-2. He did that right there.
Ginder deals. Misses outside. Another thing we talked about with Chris McGowan, of course, you know Chris, dual sport athlete in college. Baseball was one of his main sports, and he said more times than not the team that is able to flip back to the top of their batting order first wins the game. In this game's case, that would be the Jays. So we'll see if that holds true here today. But it is still scoreless, and the Warriors have one on with no outs, 2-2 count. Ginder to deliver to Runk. Swing and a miss. Runk will go down swinging. They go ahead and throw down to first to check on Adriano. He says, I'm fine. With one out here, we go to the top of the batting order. For the second time today, we'll see Will Malco, the left fielder.
A little bit of wild and kind of awkward swing there by Runk. I'm sure he would want that back. Yeah.
And then it tailed towards him after he had decided to go. Malco shows bunt. It'll foul off out of play. Trying to advance Adriano to 2 in scoring position here.
Now, did Chris McGowan, did he coach baseball too?
He has before.
Okay, freaking coaches everything, does it? I'm sure he coached the North Judson or Knox, maybe a chess team. I don't know. Heck, he probably has in the history. Good for him.
He does it all. A man with many hats.
Ooh, good pitch.
Malco swings and misses the 0-1. It's now 0-2 here.
All right, we'll see what the junior's made of here. Lefty number 2 down in the count 0-2.
And he will swing and miss that one outside. Ginder got him to chase. So that is out number 2 for the Warriors here, and this will bring up Cash Roth for his second time today. He was a hit by pitch in his first appearance. So he will step in with Adriano at 1. 2 outs here. Bottom of the third. Ginder finds the zone.
Yep, good pitch. Xavier's still on first, holding him good. Ooh, gosh.
Adriano, yeah, you're right, getting a big lead over there.
Yeah. Oh,
I think that was Coach Hendricks.
Gosh, I hope the radio picked up that beautiful voice. Yelling.
0-2. Swing and a miss, and going down, striking out is Cash Roth. So Ginder, wow, we've got a pitching duel here. He does not allow any runs to cross. One got on. It was Xavier Adriano, but the score is still 0-0. We pause and come back. The top of the fourth is on the way. You're listening to KVB's WKVI.
The key to high-yielding crops is accurate and dependable soil testing. This is Andy Awald of Farm Fertilizers and Seeds. Having the right information to make the most profitable fertility decisions is what Image Services from Farm Fertilizers and Seeds is all about. We combine cutting-edge technology and computerized record-keeping with a common-sense approach to soil sampling and fertilizer recommendations. Whether it be by management zone for field-level applications or grid-based for variable rate applications, count on Image Services by Farm Fertilizers and Seeds for your soil service needs this fall.
Today's game is brought to you in part by Howard's Marathon of Winamac, serving Pulaski County for 44 years. Call 574-946-6894. Stop by and ask for Howard or Dean. We thank them for supporting local high school sports and being part of this wonderful tradition. Tonight's game is also sponsored in part by McGrath Refrigeration, a family-owned business since 1967, and your local Armstrong air dealer. Call them for all your heating and cooling needs at 574-772-3575. McGrath Refrigeration, where the temperature is always just right. Scoreless in this rivalry battle. Top of the fourth, Mitch Columbia along with Justin Ruff. So glad you joined us. A beautiful day here in Winamac, Indiana. And this has turned into quite a matchup this afternoon. The Jays started their season struggling. They turned things on the last few games. The Warriors started their season off very, very strong, but have dropped the last 3 games. So both teams come into today. Very interesting situation here.
Yeah, and again, like we mentioned in the beginning, Warriors struggling the last 3 games with the hitting. And they haven't really got going so far in this game. But the pitching's been strong. 6 strikeouts for Wheeler, 7 for Caleb. So we'll see if this continues. The Jays have been hitting a little bit today, but so we'll see if that's going here for them.
We see Christian Ingram for the second time today, the second baseman, step into the box. First pitch offered from Wheeler's outside, ball 1. Wheeler to deal. Chopper to second, gloved, throws to first, and they get the out.
Easy. Cupcake City there for Addinger. Just eating cupcakes while throwing it to first. That was a good, confident throw there by the senior.
Yeah, beautiful move by Addinger, getting it over to Luke Clemens. You mentioned the freshman getting valuable minutes here, or valuable innings, you should say, in baseball.
I wasn't even going to say anything, but Springer giggled. So
minutes. It's all relative.
Here's another one right to Addinger.
Same play, throws over to first, and he gets the out. So back-to-back Addinger to Clemens. Showtime here for us in Winamac, and it's 2 outs, and Wheeler continues to contain the Jays.
Yeah, Addinger had to get his pants a little dirty, putting his right leg in the dirt there. I mean, show mom and dad, hey, I did something today. See this little spot? But that was good job there by Addinger. Wheeler still doing it.
So that was Aiden Christensen that was retired. Now we see the number 8 hitter Douglas Reed for his second appearance today. 0-1 count already. Wheeler going to work. This one low and away. Reed comes in today, a 167 average. This is his 28th appearance on the season. Has 4 hits and 3 runs on the season. Next pitch, low and away again.
Yeah, this is 4th inning, I think, right? Is usually when we'll see what the fatigue looks like in some of these pitchers, especially them throwing a whole bunch.
He wanted it and he missed it.
He did.
Just a little slow, and it evens up at 2-2 here.
All right, we'll see what Reed does here, protecting the plate. 2-2. Oh, yeah.
Swung on the breaking ball. It pops up high. Braden Mathias to make a play, and he will. 3 up and 3 down as the Warriors take care of business. Only 7 pitches unofficially recorded from Cody Wheeler, doing his job as this is the 4th inning stretch. We certainly thank Farm Fertilizer for sponsoring tonight's broadcast. Call them at 574-867-2441. That's Farm Fertilizer, helping to move the bar on yield and crop investment returns. Hey, Mark's Body Shop in Knox is proud to be part of the broadcast this evening. If you ever need collision repair, contact Mark at 574-772-7003. It's the fourth inning stretch on KVB's WKVI.
One of our hometown businesses here in our area in Monterey, it's LAP Waste.
Being able to recycle is one of our main goals at LAP Waste. Being able to say that we only take about 8% of our trash to the dump is pretty impressive for us, and we hope to keep building on that.
We service an 80-mile circle from Monterey. If you have a small job, big job, or just have a one-time, we are here to make a difference in this area.
And that phone number, Kirby?
574-542-4019.
Culver Sportside Marina is part of the broadcast. They can make sure your boat is ready for the spring and summer. Get your watercraft taken care of by contacting Culver Sportside Marina at 574-842-5000. Tell Glenn Bailey WKVI sent you. We go to the bottom of the fourth. Addison Allen will be in the box to start for the Warriors. This is his second appearance on the day already, Justin.
Yeah, we'll see what he can do here against Caleb, and looks like it's hit to first there, Mitch.
Grounder.
Right to him.
Right to Brock Benson. He didn't have to do much work. Nice little snag, and he tags the bag for out number one. Addison Allen is retired.
Yep, very first up the bat for Allen. Struck out, and then looked like he didn't get a hold of that one that much. Kind of hit it a little soft, but.
So now Hutch Martin for his second appearance today. What did he do in his first appearance?
It looks like it was grounded out there in the first inning for Martin. But I do like what I see out of Hutch. I mean, again, like you mentioned earlier, yeah. I mean, he's been doing this for a while. Good pitch there, Caleb.
And Ginder doing exactly what Cody Wheeler is doing to the Jays. Now Ginder is doing it to the Warriors. 0-2 ahead in the count with one out. Missed away. 1-2 here for Hutch Martin, the freshman.
Again, his parents have been putting him in little leagues for a long time now for Martin. I mean, he's been doing this. I'm not surprised as a freshman he's doing the things that he's doing right now.
He'll take time, step out of the box, reset. Ginder doesn't mind. 2-2 count with one out here in the bottom of the fourth. Kicks and deals, and he will hit. Hutch Martin hit by pitch. So that is the second hit by pitch for Ginder today. And that's something that head coach Skipper that's what Skipper Alvin Harper was kind of talking about. Ginder has just not quite gotten that control like we saw last season quite yet. It's been a rusty start for Ginder, but he has shown us, and you've seen several pitches today where he is able to hone in on that zone and put it right where he wants it. There's just some pitches that are getting away from him, and that's what Coach Harper is saying they're trying to get him to tighten up for. As here's a wild pitch, it will allow Hutch Martin to take two.
Back-to-back pitches there, Mitch, that kind of got away from him. I mean, again, so far the day, 4 innings in, he's doing. He's done good so far with 7 strikeouts, and lots of those, out of control pitches haven't been noticeable. But of course, I mean that happens in baseball. But 2 of these right here, we'll see what he does right now. That's a good pitch.
Chopper by Matthias to short. Asen Harper gloves it, throws over to first, overthrew Brock Benson. Harper. And now advancing to 3 is Hutch Martin. Braden Matthias will take 2 on error. So now the Warriors have 2 on in scoring position with 1 out here in the bottom of the fourth. We will see Cody Wheeler.
We got Wheel.
big-time opportunity for the sophomore, 345 average. He has 9 RBIs on the season, and you know he's looking to do something here. And now here comes skipper Alvin Harper with the infield to have a little mound visit with Caleb Ginder, just to calm the nerves, I assume, to kind of let him know, hey, this is a big moment here. We can't allow the Warriors to get on to get some runs here in the bottom of the fourth. We want to be the first to score here.
Absolutely. I mean, I think there's a first situation like this for the Blue Jays that they're heading into in this game. I'll tell you what, the Matthias, man, that was some speed right off that bat.
It was.
Even if the ball was thrown right to the first baseman, it would have been pretty darn close, because the speed there for the senior was very impressive. And we'll see what the wheel does here, if it's going to be a big wheel swing or a little one. We'll see here, the sophomore 44.
So here we go, Cody Wheeler to step in. Coach Harper has a word with the infield along with Caleb Ginder, and Ginder will stay on the mound here, a little juiced up, hopefully, for the Jays' sake. He delivers the first pitch. Oh, no, it's going to get by Trey McGowan, and there is the go-ahead run. Hutch Martin will bring it across. 1-0 now. The Warriors lead their rival, the North Judson-San Blue Jays, in advancing to 3. You better believe it. It's Braden Matthias.
What's unfortunate for the Blue Jays, of course, not only did it move Martin, to home, they're losing, but it also advanced Matthias, who's not a slow individual.
Swing and a miss by Wheeler. And that was what the mound visit was supposed to prevent there, and sometimes that can get in your head.
It can, yeah.
1-1. Dipping out of the way is Wheeler. Now 2-1 here. Ginder, up to this point, really was controlling the Warriors, just like Cody Wheeler has been doing to the Jays. And just some missed opportunities here. This one almost gets past McGowan, but he tracks it down.
That was a good snag.
It was a great snag.
Yeah, that was a good snag there by Trey.
If he doesn't stop that, Matthias brings another run home. 1 on in scoring position. Ginder deals outside. McGowan will overthrow at 3. Oh, no. And advancing is Braden Matthias. And getting to first is Cody Wheeler. Off the swing and a miss. And McGowan was trying to get it down to the third baseman for the Jays, Owen Tim, and it just got past Tim. So now it's 2-0. The Warriors have taken the opportunity that the Jays have given them here and have scored twice on it.
Yeah, and this is when Hendricks kind of smells it. He's being aggressive here, putting the senior
him to bed now.
And Winsler in there, replacing as base runner for Wheeler, kind of getting more steals, advancing in the base running category. Again, Hendricks done this before. He knows what he's doing, so he's being aggressive here as a coach. Kind of in the same spot here for Caleb, just the right side or left side if he's facing that way. The same pitch is just a little bit in the outside. Can't control that right now. There you go. That was a good one.
In the box now is Peyton Addinger. 1-1 count as he swings and misses that pitch. 1 on with 1 out. Bottom of the fourth, the Warriors get 2 runs across here in the fourth as the next pitch is low and away from Ginder.
We'll see what Addinger does here. Second baseman struck out in the second inning here, Mitch. Looks like he got it.
Base hit by Peyton Addinger to right field. A nice little duck snort there.
Yep.
And then advancing all the way to 3. That will be the courtesy runner. It's Brody Winsler. He's going to bring it home as they overthrew third. Yeah. So Winsler, the courtesy runner, will bring a run across now. And getting to 2 is Peyton Addinger.
Yeah, Mitch, you can see the frustration now by the Blue Jays, especially the catcher and Trey McGowan. Just trying to,
calm him down,
because again, it's all happening in this
very
this
quickly
inning.
here.
Now batting.
So now this is Xavier Adriano, the catcher, for his second appearance today already. And if I'm not mistaken, he did get on base in his first appearance.
Yeah, he got walked in the third inning. Just some good eyeballs by the freshman. We'll see what he can do here.
Swings on the first offered pitch, fouled off out of play over our heads. So Attinger is at second in scoring position with one out. The Warriors are up 3-0 here. It was a stalemate to the bottom of the fourth, and the Warriors have opened a can of worms on the Jays. Inside 1-0. 1-1, I should say.
You can see Attinger here being aggressive on second base. Going to get a lead off. Oof.
Next one misses outside 2-1. Adriano to step back in here. Turned into quite a half inning here for the Warriors. Inside at the ankle. Dipping out of the way is Adriano. 3-1 now.
Again, I want to see Attinger get a little stolen base here. Again, he has 5 on the season. I want him to catch up to Matthias and Cash Roth, get that number 6.
3-1.
Ooh, just good eyeballs. Just
he
good
will
eyes.
end up walking Xavier Adriano.
Second time.
So very patient, and now we see the number 9 hitter, Caden Runk, for his second time today.
Struck out last inning, Mitch, but, we'll see. See, again, just, being aggressive, but also being smart like Xavier was here.
Ginder delivers. Foul tip, and it hits the umpire behind home plate. Man, that has got to be a hard hit. He takes a knee, and the infield umpire will come to check on him. The foul tip just really got him. We hope he's okay. He's taking a knee, and the infield umpire comes to console him, and now here comes head coach Mark Hendricks to check on him. It looks like it may have hit him maybe on his chin or underneath his protective gear. Here comes head coach Alvin Harper to check on him. It comes at you so fast, Jay, and it packs a punch.
It absolutely does, and I've on some games in my day, and I've had the same exact situation. Again, this is a little kid level, but the little foul ball went straight to my throat, tipped it. Again, a little slower speed, I bet, versus what he just witnessed. But it got me right on my Justin's that one. It got me good. I think it might have been kind of what he's looking at here. Pepper Hendricks.
Yeah, it definitely got him on the chin, it looks like. So he will get up under his own power here. We're definitely thinking of him. We hope he's okay. Definitely shaken.
Yeah, here comes the athletic director here in Leverance.
Yeah, it looks like Brian Leverance is coming to check on him. This is the first time I have seen this. We've talked about the relationship, the head umpire at home plate with the catcher. They have to have a good relationship because they're getting, fastballs thrown at him all afternoon.
Oh, absolutely. I remember back in my day, we had a catcher named Matt Kolish, man. He had a mouth on him, just yapping all the time. And I remember he used to have conversations, legit conversations mid-game to the umpires and stuff. But they do, as a catcher, your job is, to protect the umpire, and sometimes some get away. And, as a catcher, you feel bad. But it looks like he's getting through it.
He's taking a little walk, talking with athletic director Brian Leverance. And, the first thing they want to do is make sure he's okay, good to go. And you don't want to force anything. Let him take his time. We appreciate our umpires and the officials the IHSAA has.
Not an easy job, Mitch.
Not an easy job.
Heck, you're not a lot of people sometimes you.
Yeah, definitely.
Sometimes you have things thrown at you.
Why don't you become a ref?
Oh, no, thank you. No,
I might become a coach then.
Oh, God, Springer. Get this guy a mic. Oh, boy. Yeah, no, thank you, but that's why they get paid the big bucks. Heck.
They're taking a couple minutes here to let him catch his breath. It looks like he's going to go ahead and get right back on the horse. So big time shout out to our head umpire. Of course, getting a standing ovation from both Blue Jay and Warrior Nation.
Now batting Runk.
Both umpires we have today are Chuck Waringa and Michael Zimmerman. We appreciate both of them. as we'll get back to action here in Winamac. 0-1 count from Ginder with 2 on, 1 in scoring position. Swing and a miss from Runk. 0-2 now.
See, Caleb's he still has it. Like, he's still sending them in. I mean, that was back-to-back good pitches. Even the one that got tipped. I mean, that one right here was a good one. So he's still getting it. That was a good one too.
And he'll swing on the 0-2 and miss it. So Ginder, after the little intermission there, delivers some heat and retires Runk for out number 2. It will go back to the top of the batting order for the 3rd time today. Will Malco, left fielder, steps in, the left-handed hitter.
That was Caleb's 8th strikeout of the night, Mitch.
Base hit. Back to left center field. It will bring 1 run home, and trying to get to 2 is Will Malco. He'll stand in for an RBI double. He brings Peyton Attinger home. It's 4-0. The Warriors lead.
Beautiful double there by the lefty junior and Will Malco.
Well, and you knew he was disappointed in himself at his first 2 at-bats.
Yeah, 2 strikeouts.
And he comes back with a vengeance. And now here is Cash Roth. I've said this every year in every game I do of his, but I'll say it again. I love his name. Cash Roth.
Oh, heck, man,
when they
Cash
came up with that, I mean, they had to know he was bound to be something good in sports.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
Cash Roth. I love it. Next pitch. Finds the zone, evens up at 1-1. Finds the zone, 2-1 now. One of my good friends, he called me or messaged me after one of my first football games with Cash, and he said, I've got a good slogan when he scores. Say, Cash Roth, IRA.
I like it. Clever.
Next one looks like it finds the zone, evens up at 2-2 here. Cash Roth trying to make something happen.
Yeah, that's
inside, dipping out of the way. So now full count here. Roth in a duel with Caleb Ginder with 2 outs, 2 on in scoring position. The Warriors have brought 4 runs across in this half inning, and that will miss outside, and taking his base is Cash Roth.
Second time on the base tonight. He was hit by the pitch first inning, struck out in the 4th.
Big moment here, and now here comes skipper Alvin Harper. It may be Caleb Ginder's day. Yep. So they are going ahead and bringing in the left fielder for the North Judson-San Blue Jays. It is Aiden Christensen who will be in relief for Caleb Ginder, who had just got away from him. You think about the start he had through the 3 innings. Up until the 4th, he was in control. He had the Warriors right where he wanted it. It was a pitcher's duel up until this inning. He allows 4 runs to cross with 2 outs here. The bases are jacked, and we're going to see Addison Allen for his 3rd time today, and it might be the right time to go ahead and make the change. We know Addison Allen can get things going.
Oh, absolutely. I mean, he loves moments like this, and senior bases loaded, just continue to add on to a really good inning for the Warriors. And but going back to Caleb, he had 7 strikeouts before that 4th inning, Mitch, and he just had you could kind of tell because he had just back-to-back pitches get away from him, and that kind of threw him out of his rhythm, got him into this funk, and he just couldn't get out of it. Did have 1 more strikeout, making it 8 total for the night. But again, he was mentally, it was just got him out of the rhythm, and unfortunately that happens in high school baseball. But we'll see if now that the Blue Jays, they got to get it out of this inning, then they really have to get the bats rolling. They before this inning, the bats, I felt like they were pointing more towards favor of Winamac.
So it looks like
Looks like
will
Martin.
be, Aiden Christensen on the mound, and then they will also have Caleb Ginder behind home plate as the catcher. They will move Trey McGowan, who is the catcher, to center field, and I can't quite see the number back there in left field.
Yeah, my eyeballs
will catch us up with who that is in left field for the Jays momentarily, but that is how they have the position changes. But through the 3.5 innings there for Caleb Ginder on the mound, a total of 89 pitches unofficially, give or take. Bear with me. He had 19 pitches unofficially in the first, 17 in the second, 18 in the third, and then that one where it got away from him, Jay, I had tallied 35. That allowed those 4 runs for the Winamac Warriors. And they have put their stamp on this inning to kind of send a message to the Jays. We're tired of losing.
Yeah.
We want to get this win, and we want to get it against you, our rival.
Absolutely. So it's up to the sophomore here in Christensen, see what he can do, and coming in, not an easy situation he's heading into. So bases loaded, a senior up to bat.
Tough situation to come in, yeah.
It absolutely is. So we'll see what he can do here. I have 0 outs. Is that correct? Yeah. So
2 outs.
2 outs. Okay, I'm looking at
bases loaded.
Yeah, I'm looking at.
Well, you're fine. First pitch, breaking ball up top, misses. Christensen, the team's best ERA at a 1.87. He's 1-0 on the year. This is his 8th appearance on the season. He has allowed 19 hits, 10 runs, 9 base on balls, and has 10 strikeouts coming into today. The next pitch will miss for ball 2.
Again, Allen's probably hungry too. He hasn't been on base tonight.
Yeah, Allen in the box, and he takes the next one, a 3-0 count. Hasn't quite had the night he wanted to, like Justin had said. And here comes the 3-0, swing and a miss by Allen, strike 1.
That was a good pitch. It was, I won't blind you away with speed, but it was good placement there by the sophomore. Got Allen swinging. Oof.
And he will end up walking Addison Allen, and that will forfeit another run. As coming home for the Winamac Warriors, it is Xavier Adriano. So the bases are still loaded, and now here is the freshman cleanup hitter. It's Hutch Martin. What an opportunity for Hutch Martin here. Swings on the first pitch. It'll be a base hit in front of the center fielder. It will bring 1 run home. It will bring 2 runs home. And here comes advancing to 3, Addison Allen. So a 2 RBI single.
Wow.
For Hutch Martin. That was his 10th RBI on the year. He had 8 coming into today. He had 11 hits coming into today. So that is his 12th. In his 34th plate appearance, or his 40th plate appearance. So good for Hutch Martin. And now here's Braden Mathias, the shortstop, steps in. First pitch offers a ball. Runners in the corners for the Warriors. They lead 7-0. Grounder to third, throws over to first. They get the out, and that will be the 3rd out. The runners in the corners are left stranded, but 7 runs cross in the bottom of the 4th. Huge half inning for the Winamac Warriors. They take over in this rivalry matchup against the North Judson-San Blue Jays.
Real magic is everywhere. It's in your mom's cooking, in 4-hour dinners with friends, in that first bite of something new, and in the fizz of a Coca-Cola. Now with so many options for less than $5, the Coca-Cola Value Collection will help you make the most out of every magic moment for so much less. Taste the magic for less with Coca-Cola.
Web Printing and JT Shirt Shack in Winamac is proud to be part of the broadcast this evening. Web Printing and JT Shirt Shack provides all your printing, screen printing, apparel, and embroidery needs. Call 574-946-3551 and ask for Tina if you want to look cool like the KVB crew. We appreciate them and their support toward helping continue the tradition. Tonight's game is also sponsored in part by Todd and Josh Lawrence of Lawrence Farms. We thank Todd and Josh Lawrence for supporting local high school sports. Hey, LAP Waste is a woman-owned waste management company. Quick, reliable next-day delivery service for dumpsters and containers. Get rid of your waste as easily and efficiently as possible. Call them at 574-542-4019 and waste less with LAP Waste. Top of the fifth, Mitch Columbia along with Justin Ruff. 7 runs crossed in the bottom of the fourth. The Warriors put their foot down. They said enough is enough, and now the Jays have a lot of work to do here, Justin.
I mean, they definitely they found that switch in the dark, huh? That on switch, man. They just got things rolling.
So stepping into the box here for the North Judson-San Blue Jays, this is number 6. It is Brennan Trent for his first appearance of the afternoon.
Another senior here for the Blue Jays. We'll see if they can get them going here in the 5th inning. They definitely need it. Wheeler's still on the mound.
Low and away, and you got to ask a question now because of that long half inning. Wheeler was kind of sitting in the dugout there for a while, and he was in a rhythm. So we'll see if he's able to get back into that here.
There it is right there.
Finds the zone, 1-2.
That's good for a pitcher. I mean, heck, you can eat a few more sunflower seeds. You know, you can enjoy watching your team just hit the ball and rest that arm.
Next pitch, low and away, hits the dirt. Good job by Adriano to stay in front of it. Brennan Trent comes in today at .211 average. It's his 42nd appearance on the season. He has 8 hits. The 2-2 from Wheeler. Swing and a miss, and going down, striking out is Brennan Trent for out number 1 here in the top of the 5th.
Wheeler's still sending them. Heck, that's his, I do believe, his 7th strikeout of the night. His last one was in the 2nd inning.
Wow.
So, you know, he's
going through them.
Yeah. Sure is.
Looks like Trent is in for the number 9 hitter, Robert Karch. So now we go back to the top of the batting order. It is Trey McGowan. Swing and a miss. And I believe this is his 3rd appearance of the afternoon, if I'm not mistaken.
It is. Yeah, he had a strikeout in the 1st, pop out in the 3rd. He has not been on base yet, so I'm sure he's itching for one.
Next pitch misses, low and away. 1-1 the count now.
And in the last inning, the Warriors doing a good job fielding in the back-to-back ones to Attinger.
McGowan will pop this high into the infield, and it is not going to be played by the shortstop, Braden Mathias. The sun got in the way, so Trey McGowan lucks out and takes first.
That's like the 3rd one, Mitch, that's happened.
It's that out there.
Exact spot around the 3rd. Yeah, just no clouds at all, a little windy. And it's exact same spot, 3rd shortstop base area. But that's what the Jays, I mean, heck, that's what they're wanting right now. Well, we got Caleb on up to bat. We'll see if he can get it going.
As Caleb Ginder for his 3rd time today. Wheeler checks McGowan at 1, delivers, and low and away for ball 1.
He's had 2 hits on the night on Wheeler, 2 singles.
(1-0) from Cody Wheeler to Caleb Ginder. Up top, ball 2. So Wheeler a little out of rhythm here after that long bottom of the 4th. Trying to get back into it here. Checks McGowan a 2nd time. Delivers the 2-0.
There it is.
Finds the zone, 2-1.
He delivers. And that one just misses outside. It looked close. 3-1 now for Cody Wheeler to Caleb Ginder, who's being patient here. Ace and Harper on deck. 1 out, 1 on. Top of the 5th.
Believe it or not, this could be an important inning there for the sophomore Wheeler. Ooh, guys, see that kind of. Again, you're hitting fatigue.
So the breaking pitch will hit the helmet of Caleb Ginder. So he will take his base. It kind of nicked the visor of his helmet. So hit by pitch is Caleb Ginder, and now Asen Harper will come up to bat.
Runner ball.
See, this is a situation, Mitch, where we say thank you to the inventor of the baseball helmet. Just good.
So, Oren Ball will be.
I don't know who that was. Do you know, Springer? Hey, was it you? Jack Helmet. Oh, boy.
And a grounder back to Cody Wheeler hits him. It will be a base hit there for Asen Harper.
Yep.
Oren Ball, the courtesy runner for Ginder, gets to 2. And Trey McGowan is at 3rd. So the Jays are able to load the bases up here, and their cleanup hitter, Owen Tim, will step into the box here.
Yeah, and this is all Harper, again, putting his fingerprint in this game a little bit. He's 3 for 3. He's walked in the first and got a double in the third, and now getting a single there. Again, just a freshman being very active, doing what he's supposed to be doing for the Blue Jays, hopefully getting them on the board for the first time tonight in the 5th.
Wheeler delivers a pitch that Tim has to duck out of the way for. Ball 1.
We kind of saw a similar situation.
I was just getting ready
with
to say.
Blue Jays. This ball's getting out of control with Caleb.
As we've gone deeper into this game.
Yeah.
Wheeler, the 1-0. Base is juiced. Popped up high, Tim out of play.
Again, that was a good pitch. Right down the middle.
One to Owen Tim.
See what they do with Harper. Never mind.
And that one finds the zone.
Okay, Tim.
Wheeler, the 1-2. Chopper foul down the left field line. Keeps him alive. 1-2.
All right, we'll see what Wheeler can do here. In the Warriors here, they got to defend the field. Again, they've done a good job so far with a couple stops there by Attinger and Allen in the center field.
1-2 misses up top. Both of these teams will see each other tomorrow in North Judson. The Warriors will see Caston on the 3rd for a doubleheader. The Jays will see Pioneer on the road May 3rd. For a doubleheader.
Yeah, the Comets have a pretty good squad this year. Oh, Wheeler getting out.
Swing and a miss by Owen Tim. He strikes out, and that's out number 2 here in the top of the 5th. And what an opportunity it is for Brock Benson. You can't ask for anything better than this. He's the type of guy, he's not going to let this opportunity slip from his fingers. The bases are loaded with 2 outs, and I've said it before, he is not going to let this inning end on his dime. Wheeler outside, ball 1 here.
Again, Benson, it was kind of approaching kind of a similar situation last up to bat, and he got a pop out there. Again, he hasn't hit the base either, striking out in the first. So good. Ooh.
Foul tip, strike called 1-1 here.
Again, Wheeler he's still sending them. Yeah, he's getting them where they're supposed to be for the most part. Ooh, that
1-1 misses, hits the dirt. 2-1 now.
Freshman Xavier just
doing
using
such
that body
a good job,
of him.
isn't he?
Just good footwork there, getting it out, getting his feet out where they're supposed to be.
2-1 from Wheeler. Popped up high, foul out of play. Keeps it 2-2.
Wheeler's looking for strikeout number 9 of the night, Mitch, and again, not a bad pitching night for Wheeler. And get out of this 5th. Ooh, gosh, darn it.
Wild pitch gets past Adriano. Trey McGowan will come home very fast. Runs all the way to the dugout.
He sprinted to the dugout. Must have to go bathroom or something. I don't know.
All the way through home and all the way to the dugout like Forrest Gump. He just didn't stop running.
I mean, when you have to go, you have to go, right? Good for him, though. Good for him.
3. And the next pitch will miss. He will end up walking Brock Benson. Asen Harper takes 2. So the bases are loaded again here. The Jays bring 1 run across Trey McGowan. And now we will see Christian Ingram.
Now batting Ingram.
Opportunity here for Ingram.
Grounded out in the 4th, Mitch. Struck out in the 2nd. Get a good opportunity here for Ingram.
First pitch, swung
there
on,
it is.
popped.
There it is.
It will be caught in the center field by Addison Allen.
Wow.
For out number 3, it retires the Jays with the bases loaded. They're left stranded, but 1 run crosses at 7-1. Bottom of the 5th on the way. You're listening to KVB's WKVI.
BP gasoline with Invigorate helps clean your engine and can give you more miles per tank. Continuous use may result in the following pleasant side effects: excessive smiling, feeling more relaxed, taking more drives just because, volunteering for carpool twice in a row, and bragging to your friends about how you use our best fuel ever. To find out if BP gasoline with Invigorate is right for you, stop by your local station to discover our best fuel ever. Versus minimum detergent gas. Average restored 3 to 5 miles per tank, based on fleet testing and based on what you drive and how you drive.
High school sports brought to you by Zingo Express.
Zingo Express of Knox is a proud sponsor of tonight's action. Stop by Zingo Express at Knox and fuel up both you and your vehicle with Zingo Expressway. Collins Insurance is part of the broadcast, taking care of all your insurance needs. Jim Collins told me to tell you, call him anytime at 574-772-6844. That's Collins Insurance, supporting local high school sports. We also thank the Stark County Co-op, your local agricultural cooperative that offers an array of service and support, including grain, agronomy, seed fuel, and LP Petroleum. Call 574-867-2411 to contact the Stark County Co-op. Finally, today's broadcast is brought to you in part by 5 Star. We thank them for supporting local high school sports and remind you to shop local. That's 5 Star in the Knox Mall. We go to the bottom of the 5th. Mitch Columbia along with Justin Ruff. Cody Wheeler up to bat first for the Winamac Warriors. We'll see the 6, 7, and 8 hitters here. And on the mound in relief for Caleb Ginder is Aiden Christensen. He'll start a fresh inning here at the the bottom of the 5th, I should say. But we'll see what he is able to do on the mound here. The last time at the plate, the Warriors were able to bring those 7 runs across, so they're coming off a big-time inning, Justin.
Absolutely. Last up the bat for the sophomore Wheeler. He was walked. He did strike out in the 2nd. But just a good opportunity here for the sophomore to get the bats rolling again, back-to-back innings. Just extend this 7-0 lead, or 7-1 lead here for the Winamac Warriors. First time seeing Christensen here for Wheeler. Ooh, good pitch.
He'll swing on the first pitch offered, and it's a line drive back to center field. And it will be gloved by the center fielder, Trey McGowan. For out number 1. So now Peyton Attinger will step in for his 3rd appearance today. .294 average on the season, the senior is. His 30th plate appearance of the season as well.
A little bat boy doing work down there. We see you, young fella.
He's got an official uniform and everything.
I love it.
Christensen. Breaking ball misses up top. Good eye from Attinger. He was able to get on base at his last appearance.
He was. Good single there. Kind of extended what they were doing already in that last inning. Oof.
Next pitch hits the dirt, gets past Caleb Ginder. Ball 2. Coach Springer says there's no bounce passes in baseball. They tried it there.
Yeah. Are you bounce pass kind of guy? I'm sure you. Yeah. Good for you.
2-0.
Oh, that's a good.
Finds the zone. So it drops in there. 2-1 count to Peyton Attinger.
Peyton definitely likes those pitches. Here's another one right down the pipe.
Finds the zone.
Back-to-back good pitches by the sophomore.
2-2 here from Christensen. He delivers. Misses up and away. Full count now. Very patient Peyton here at the plate.
Well, you got to be patient and fishing too, right? I mean, it's something that's being placed hand in hand there. Whoa.
Ooh, swings on the breaking pitch and misses. He will go down swinging and striking out. That is out number 2 here in the bottom of the 5th.
First strikeout there by Aiden Christensen. This is a good up the bat there for him, controlling it and doing what he was supposed to do, striking out Attinger.
It's now Xavier Adriano in the box. He takes the first pitch, halfway swung, but it was a strike anyway. 0-1 count here. So Christensen getting into a rhythm here, and he will deliver the 0-1. Swing and a miss, 0-2 ahead in the count. Next pitch, grounder to short. Throws over to first. Ace and Harper will overthrow Brock Benson. That means Adriano's digging for 2, so he'll reach 2 on error. Harper again just gets away from him as he slings it over to Brock Benson. He can't get it. So with 2 outs, the Warriors have a run in scoring position. It's now Caden Runk, the number 9 hitter, for his 3rd time today.
I mean, that was a confident snag there, but just the throw got away from him a little bit, Mitch, and moved on Xavier to second base.
First pitch to Runk, inside.
Runk, I'm sure he would like to get going here. 2 strikeouts on the night. Would be good for his confidence, right? Ooh, I thought that was going to drop.
Misses up top.
Yeah, I've been dropping a little bit.
2-0 count here from Christensen to Runk. And that one will miss. 3-0 now. And he will end up walking Caden Runk. So 2 on, 1 in scoring position for the Warriors. We go to the top of the batting order for the 4th time. The Winamac Warriors, it is Will Malco, the left fielder, who had a big time hit in his last at bat.
Yeah, which was much needed. I mean, heck, 2 prior ones up to that. Strikeouts.
He'll pop this one up high in the infield, and it will be gloved by the 3rd baseman of the North Judson-San Pierre Blue Jays. That is Owen Tim for out number 3. Runner left stranded, Adriano at 2. No runs crossed. It's still 7-1. We take a break and come back. Top of the 6th on the way. You're listening to WKVI.
It takes smart planning by a skilled expert to get you just the right heating, cooling, and energy-efficient system for your home. McGrath Refrigeration can install an affordable Armstrong air system that will cut your energy costs while enhancing your comfort. You'll see the difference in your first energy bill. Give McGrath Refrigeration, your local Armstrong dealer, a call today at 574-772-3575. That's 574-772-3575. McGrath Refrigeration, where the temperature is always just right.
Keener Construction is a proud supporter of all local high school sports. Call Chad Keen at Keener Construction today for all your construction needs at 574-806-1387. Let Keener Construction build you a home today. Osborne Advantage Real Estate is a proud sponsor of local high school sports and would love the opportunity to make you feel right at home in Stark County. Call them at 574-896-2567. And finally, Sideline Automotive is a hometown proud auto care shop, recently voted Stark County's best for tires and oil changes. Call Joe today at 574-249-5537. Top of the 6th, 7-1. The Winamac Warriors lead their heated rival, the North Judson-San Pierre Blue Jays. I'm Mitch Columbi. The tradition continues here on KVB's WKVI. We're joined by Winamac Athletic Podcast and Winamac alum. It is Justin Ruff. It's been a great afternoon. I'm glad you joined me.
Yeah, it's fun. Heck, no rain today.
Beautiful.
It's beautiful, about 80 degrees, I think, at one point. Heck, it's 80 right now. So just good baseball weather, good baseball smells that we were mentioning earlier.
Everything, top to bottom.
Yeah, sure is. And, the Warriors, they had a heck of a good inning. And I think back-to-back good innings. I think even the inning after that, pitching-wise and defending, I think – have been pretty good. We'll see if they can seal the deal, Mitch, against one of the rivals here, Blue Jays. Wheeler's still at it. Look at him go.
He is still on the mound for the Warriors. And we will see Aiden Christensen here to start things off for us in the 6th. A lot of work to do for the Jays here, as Wheeler will deliver the next pitch. Little dribbler to third, gloved, thrown, and he will get the out. A beautiful play by the freshman Hutchmartin to get it over to the other freshman, Luke Clemens.
Just a beautiful freshman combo. Those two will be at it for the next 3 years, right? Heck, this good baseball play, and you throw Wheeler in there, just a year older. And the catcher here is another freshman.
It's just going to be a future here.
Again, we throw out a Winamac having a good senior squad. It's a young squad, too. A good pitch there by Wheeler getting strike number 1.
Yeah, this is the number 8 hitter for the Jays, Douglas Reed, the right fielder. And I believe it's his 3rd appearance, or is this his 4th appearance of the day?
This is his 3rd. Yep's had a hit in the 2nd, pop out, grounded out in the 4th.
He'll swing and miss. 0-2 now the count. Wheeler attacking with 1 out, nobody on. Top of the 6th, 7-1. His Warriors in control. The 0-2. Misses up top, ball 1. It's interesting, Wheeler, he's just had a really interesting game today. Last half inning. Oh, and this pitch will get past Adriano. Trying to get to first is Reed, but not in time. They'll throw down and get Clemens at 1 for out number 2. It's interesting, Wheeler, we think about it, that last half inning probably went a lot longer than he anticipated. He threw unofficially 28 pitches. That was the most pitches he had thrown up to this point, again, unofficially. But here he is with 2 outs, only have thrown 6 to 7 pitches range unofficially here, as the next one will be popped up high by the substitution for the Jays, in for Robert Karch at the number 9 slot. This is number 6, Brennan Trent, his 2nd appearance today.
Yeah, he struck out in the 5th. We'll see if, again, just Wheeler just battling fatigue, it looks like. I mean, he doesn't look tired, but I'm sure he is. I mean, pitching in 80-degree weather. But so far he's doing a good job. And
next pitch misses outside for Wheeler. 1-1 the count now. Likes the sign, right to work, kicks and deals. Ooh, and this one got away from him, slipped out of his hands. Dipping out of the way is Brennan Trent. 2-1 now.
You know, props to Hendricks here, leaving Wheeler in there. I mean, again, it's seeing the young fella do work here, even though you probably saw that the fatigue was there, keeping him in, getting the confidence. And, so far it's paying off, and I like that call there, Hendricks. Again, he knows what he's doing.
Yeah.
I mean,
he's been doing this a long time. 3-1 from Wheeler to Trent. Popped up foul out of play. A little bit of a duel here. 3-2 now. Full count, Cody Wheeler to Brennan Trent, the number 9 hitter, and he's trying to get back to the top of the batting order as Trey McGowan is on deck. Wheeler deals. Swing and a miss. Drop by Adriano. He throws down to first, and they'll get the 3rd out. So it will be a 1-2-3 inning. 3 up and 3 down for the Warriors. Cody Wheeler on the mound, in charge. We're going to take a break and come back. 7-1. The Winamac Warriors lead their rival, the North Judson-San Blue Jays.
Do you know what to do when you see a down power line? The answer is very simple. Stay far away. The folks at Kankakee Valley RAMC want you to know that down power lines can be very dangerous. Even if they come off the power pole, they still may be energized. Call 911 and wait for instructions from the fire department or power company. The folks at Kankakee Valley RAMC want to keep you safe.
L&D Farms is a proud sponsor of all local high school sports. They are no stranger to hard work and dedication and recognize the structure and discipline that goes into playing sports and being part of a team. L&D Farms wishes all local teams good luck this season. Local Union USW 9551 is a proud sponsor of local high school sports. They believe in the future of these young adults and wish them luck as they take on their opponents this season. Finally, Randall's Funeral Home of Hamlet and Coons Lake have been proud supporters of local high school sports since 1952. Call them in your time of need at 574-867-3321 for Hamlet or 574-586-2120 for Coons Lake. Bottom of the sixth, Mitch Columbia along with Justin Ruff. The Jays have kind of put themselves in a tough spot here. It'll be up to the top of the seventh for them to try to get this lead back from the Warriors. They've put them in the hole 7-1, as I just stated. The Warriors really taking it to the Jays. Now, if I know anything about the Warriors, they're still going to be aggressive here, even though they're up 7-1. You just know head coach Mark Kendricks. You know the Warriors are coming into this rivalry matchup, Justin. They're going to try to put guys in position to score here.
Oh, absolutely. I mean, they're no releasing the foot off the gas pedal. They're going to keep going, and again having the senior Roth lead off here in this sixth inning. He's been very active this game, and stolen base. He has a run. Again, just a very active player. We'll see if he's active in this sixth with a pitch thrown by Christensen, a strike off the bat, Mitch.
Christensen in relief for the starting Caleb Ginder. He came in towards the end of the fourth. Threw 7 pitches in that half inning. As here's a pop-up to first by Roth, and it is gloved by Brock Benson for out number 1. Christensen, since that time, threw 15 pitches unofficially in the fifth, and now here we are in the sixth. Through 2 pitches, he has 1 out. And now we will see, after Cash Roth, Addison Allen for his 4th time today already.
I know it.
Wow.
They're flying through. Again, strike out in the first, pop out in the fourth, or I'm sorry, in the third. And walked in the last inning.
Breaking ball misses up top from Christensen. He deals the 1-0 to Allen, who swings and misses. Evens up at 1-1 here. Christensen, one of those young and up-and-comers for the Jays. We remember him from the fall as well. As that breaking pitch came in slow and finds the zone. 1-2 now. Caught Allen off guard here. Right to work, the 1-2. Swings on the breaking ball and fouls it off out of play. Keeps him alive, 1-2.
Kind of a similar pitch, from the last one. Kind of dropped right in there.
He likes that breaking ball.
He does, and Allen kind of realized that and attempted it.
1-2 from Christensen. Misses and hits the dirt. Evens up at 2-2 here.
Freshman Martin waiting patiently on deck. Look at him go. Rooting on Allen. Oof.
Foul tip keeps it 2-2. Allen almost knows that breaking ball's coming now.
Yeah. Definitely his go-to, Christensen. He likes it.
2-2. Inside. 3-2. Full count. Addison Allen staying patient. Next pitch. Popped up high. Hat comes flying off, and Brock Benson will make a routine play for him. Out number 2, the Jays here in the top of the sixth, or bottom of the sixth, excuse me. We now see Hutch Martin, as Justin just said. Hutch, a huge hit at his last at bat.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, he's again being very active this game. Double last last position. He's hit by pitch in the inning before that. So active here by the freshman.
Inside at the hands for ball one from Christensen. Right to work, the 1-0. Foul tip. Evens up at 1-1 now. Braden Mathias, the shortstop, on deck. Martin trying to keep this half inning alive here with 2 outs and nobody on. They lead 7-1. I think it's the pinstripes, Justin.
I mean, heck.
No.
Got him again.
And this will be a foul tip, and the head umpire will really take a hard hit. He's actually laying down now. He has been hit twice now today in this game. It's just not getting any easier for him. You got to feel for him. It looks like it hits him right in the center of his chest.
This time
he is really down. The first time he got down to one knee. This time he is on his back. My goodness. Several individuals are tending to him there behind home plate. Just a really rare situation. I haven't seen it in the 3 years I've been here, let alone once. Now we've seen it twice in the same game.
I mean, the first time he got hit, of course, sent him to his knee. This one,
he is on his back.
Right to his back.
And athletic director Brian Leverns comes out, brings him a Powerade. Boy, and this just really, really stings. You think about how fast it's coming in and then fast off the bat from the foul tip. And my goodness.
And it looks like it kind of hit him in the same spot or pretty close.
Pretty close.
There you go up.
They'll help him up. He's sitting upright now. And I think the infield umpire is almost thinking, do we need to switch?
I don't really, I don't really know what they do in this situation. Did they switch? Springer knows. There you go. Yeah. That is tough.
So tough situation here in Winamac between these two rivals as the umpire takes a second hit today off the foul tip. Catching his breath, a little time for the Jays to talk with amongst themselves out in the infield. You saw Caleb Ginder have a little mound visit with Aiden Christensen. And they are. So they will help him up. He gets another ovation from Blue Jay and Warrior Nation. He's going to have some bruises after this game. A little battle scars after this rivalry matchup. You got to feel for him. He's going to feel him in the morning. He's already feeling him now. He's going to see and feel him in the morning. He's going to wake up, look in the mirror, and oh my gosh,
what the heck?
Somebody beat me up last night.
Huh.
So they're conversing amongst themselves right now.
I mean, heck, he is.
I think they're making a decision.
Yeah.
Does he stay in the game? Does he go to the infield and the infield umpire comes home? I think that's the conversation they're having right now.
Well, the heck, the concession stand's closed now. Can't go get a pretzel. Can't get a hot dog.
It's closed now? When did they close it?
Oh, Springer shut the doors. He made the announcement. Last call a couple innings ago.
I didn't get a hot dog. They never remember me.
Well, it looks like the other umpires communicating with the coaches here, Mitch. Might be, and now athletic director
decision
gotta
here.
Be some kind of.
I don't know if they're going to call the game here or what they're going to do. Now both head coaches are meeting with the umpires. 7-1 is the score. The Warriors lead. We remind you that they will see each other tomorrow night in North Judson. So I'm not sure what they're talking about here.
Springer, this is why we have him up here. Not just because of good looks, but we have him. They could finish the game off tomorrow. They do play tomorrow. I wonder if that's in discussion at all. And
pick it up there in North Judson.
But the athletic director, Leverins, he's in there with the 2 umpires and coaches. Heck. I'm just happy to see that
he's standing.
The umpire standing up
fine.
and at least vocal.
He's conversing. He's had several swigs of the blue Powerade. So now both head coaches depart the meeting.
They're still doing it, looks like. Still going at it. First base coach Josh Harrag going to his post.
So the infield umpire will head back to the infield. It looks like the home plate umpire is
he's stepping
out. We're not quite sure.
So it looks like he's doing both, like Coach Springer said. He's going to call it from the pitching spot.
Wow.
Look at this.
Wow, what a change of events here. So there will not be a home plate umpire. The infield umpire is standing just behind the pitcher, Aiden Christensen. This pitch gets dropped by Caleb Ginder. They throw down to first to get Hutch Martin out for out number 3. So that is how the umpire will call the rest of this game. Very interesting scenario here in Winamac, but the score is 7-1. They lead their rival, the North Judson-San Blue Jays, top of the 7th. It's all up to the Jays now to finish, to see if they can catch back up. If they are not able to tie it up in the top of the 7th, the game goes to the Warriors, so we'll see what happens. Don't go anywhere. You're listening to Kankakee Valley Broadcasting's WKVI.
I wanted to do something in medicine, but podiatry really was exactly what I wanted. It had a lot of the patient interaction, but I also was able to do a lot of procedures and surgery, which is also what I wanted. So it was kind of the best of both worlds that you don't find in a lot of other medical careers.
Please call 574-223-9393 for all your podiatry needs to schedule your appointment. Woodlawn Health, earning the right to care for you and your feet.
Back in Winamac, Mitch Columbia along with Justin Ruff. We go to the top of the 7th. 7-1. The Winamac Warriors lead the North Judson-San Blue Jays in this rivalry that dates back before most of us were even born. You're listening to Kankakee Valley Broadcasting's WKVI. The Jays will start at the top of the batting order here in the top of the 7th. Probably the best thing they've had happen in the last several innings. It'll be Trey McGowan to lead off, and he has not had the day I'm sure he wish he had. I believe this is his 4th appearance on the day already, Justin.
It is. He hasn't had a hit yet. He did reach the base, though, in the 5th on error. But he has a strikeout and then a ground out. So we'll see what Trey can do here. He had a beautiful throw as a catcher, getting someone out. I can't remember who that was, to second base. But, other than that, Wheeler's still at it, though.
Wheeler is trying to throw this entire game, and like we had mentioned, the home plate umpire has now left the game due to being hit twice by foul tips. The infield umpire is now calling balls and strikes from behind the mound. He's literally standing just adjacent to Wheeler behind. The 1-1, and it will find the zone 1-2 here. So a situation I have not seen in the 3 years I've been doing this, where the infield umpire is making the calls here. Next pitch, grounder.
Oh.
Great grab by the second baseman, and he'll throw over to first. Man. Peyton Attinger. What a play.
Yeah.
Remember that one.
Yeah, I know. We mentioned earlier Hecky, to get one out, he had to put his knee on the dirt. This one, he had to get completely in there, get his whole body to grab that. Beautiful.
So there is one out. The Warriors are trying to end this here in the top of the 7th, leading 7-1. It's now Caleb Ginder, and he will be hit by pitch. Grazed his left shoulder. So that one got away from Wheeler. He knew it immediately. It will be Ginder at first with one out. It now sees Asen Harper, the number 3 hitter, step in here.
Yeah, I do believe that was Wheeler's first batter that he's hit tonight. Again, just really, I think it's 8 strikeouts.
Big hit back to left center field by Harper. It's in the gap over the head of the center fielder. It will advance Ginder to 2. Now he's digging for 3, and standing in for a legit double is Asen Harper. Both runners in scoring position for the Jays, and they only have one out here as they trail the Winamac Warriors 7-1 here.
This, Mitch. Umpire back at it, standing at first base.
Wow.
Zimmerman pulling it through.
So Zimmerman will come back to help in the infield, though, not behind home plate.
I don't blame him. Heck, stay away from there.
Wheeler deals to Owen Tim with one out. It's a called strike. So this is the momentum the Jays need here to try to keep this game rolling along here. They don't want it to end in the top of the 7th here. Foul tip hits the net. 0-2 now. Wheeler ahead of the count. Brock Benson will be on deck, and you know he's chopping at the bit.
What a beautiful hit, though, by Harper. Getting the momentum going for the Blue Jays. Last attempt here.
0-2 hits the dirt. Good job by Adriano to stop it. Harper at 2, Ginder at 3, Tim in the box, Benson on deck.
That was Caleb's second time getting hit by a pitch. So I was mistaken. Yeah, Wheeler, that was the second one.
This one hits the dirt low. 2-2 now. Big moment here for the Jays. The Warriors are trying to snuff it out. Wheeler, the 2-2. Popped up high, back to right field. It looks like it'll be played, and it is. Great job by the right fielder, tagging up as Ginder. They try to tag, but no. Ginder will bring a run home. Advancing to 3 is Asen Harper. So they get the out right fielder there for the Winamac Warriors. Cash Roth makes it happen. Second out of the afternoon. Here in the top of the 7th this evening. And now we will see Brock Benson, who has a runner on third here.
Now batting, Benson.
2 outs for the Jays. Wheeler trying to close this game off.
That was a heck of a throw there by Cash Roth. Getting a good opportunity. Almost had him there for a second.
Good eye by Brock Benson. Ball 1 called. Wheeler steps back up. The 1-0. Swing and a miss. He blew it by Benson. Shakes his head. Can't believe it.
It was a good pitch there by the sophomore. Still throwing him in there. Yeah, with someone on third. 7th inning here.
Wheeler. Grounder gets past the third baseman. It'll be an RBI single for Brock Benson. He brings Asen Harper home. It is now 7-3. The Warriors lead by 4 runs here. So the Jays aren't going down quietly with 2 outs, 1 on, Benson at first. It is now number 2 for the North Judson-San Blue Jays, Christian Ingram. 4th time today.
Yeah, hasn't had a base appearance yet. Hasn't been on base.
Popped up high. Could be the game here. And it will be. Gloved by the freshman first baseman, Luke Clemens, for out number 3. And the Warriors win 7-3 over their rival, the North Judson-San Blue Jays. A big win for the Warriors. They will see the Jays tomorrow in North Judson. So this rivalry isn't done yet. Congratulations to the Winamac Warriors for Game 1 in this one. Tonight we have some work to do here with our sports analyst Justin Ruff. We will have our Stark County Co-op Play of the Game, also our Ashley Derrickson 5-Star Player of the Game. That's all coming up next in the Collins Insurance Postgame Show. You're listening to KVB's WKVI.
When you are considering buying or selling a property, you can't be too careful. The forms, the regulations, the inspections. You need someone who is experienced to help you with the process. The professionals at Welcome Mat Real Estate are experienced in residential and agricultural, both important for our area. And they can help you with your 1031 exchange as well. Call Welcome Mat Real Estate at 574-896-5138. And a friendly hand will hold you as you work through your real estate transaction.
It's hard to believe, but time sure does fly by. Collins Insurance Agency in downtown Knox are celebrating over 30 years of taking care of all of your insurance needs in our communities.
If I could turn back time.
And we're not going anywhere.
Stop in and see Jim and the crew at Collins Insurance Agency in downtown Knox.
Insurance you can count on from a business you've trusted since 1989.
Proud presidential partners of Western Reserve.
Welcome to the Collins Insurance Agency's post-game show.
7-3 is the final as the Winamac Warriors beat their rival, the North Judson-San Blue Jays from Winamac, Indiana, on a beautiful Monday evening. Mitch Columbia along with sports analyst Justin Ruff. The Warriors got the job done, Jay.
It sure did. It wasn't the prettiest thing. The first couple innings there, Mitch, again, they weren't swinging as much as they were wanting and hoping. That the bats were a little bit slow at first, but then that inning, man, I tell you, that fourth inning was something that the Blue Jays would probably have nightmares about. I mean, they were just doing a real good job overall in that inning that got them going, and it was hard for the Blue Jays to climb up the hill on both ends, pitching, and they couldn't get the bats because in the beginning I felt like the Blue Jays were hitting better than the Warriors.
Yeah.
Just a little bit. So, again, just a great inning that really put the Warriors over the edge there.
It was a big win for the Winamac Warriors. Tough loss for the North Judson-San Blue Jays, but they'll run it back tomorrow in North Judson. Hats off to definitely Mike Zimmerman there for dealing with the hit by pitches a couple times from the foul tip. Man, that had to smart. Interesting situation where he wasn't going to call the rest of the game. They had the infield umpire. And, man, what a great game it was for the Warriors. And then definitely wanted to talk with head coach of the Winamac Warriors basketball team, Mike Springer. You did a great job as the public address announcer.
Hey, you are my idol. You and Dick Vitale. Justin Roth's a close Ruff is a close third. But you guys do such a great job up here for our kids in the community and, all over. What do we call this? Do we call this anything special, this area? Stark County.
Glassguy
County.
We
got over there some of
Marshall County.
You guys do such a great job, and
so do you, Coach.
Well, I get paid a lot to
but you get to see some of the guys you work with in the winter. And, I'm sure you like seeing several sport athletes.
Oh yes, these kids get out and compete, and just work on their total body and mind. Baseball's obviously a little different than basketball, but you got to have your head in the game. If you don't, then you're probably not going to be playing. But that mental concentration, that focus is such an important part of athletics that the more practice kids get at doing it, the better they're going to be. And I think that's such the nice thing about kids playing multiple sports is that they get a chance to to have fun, but at the same time work on that focus and concentration. And baseball's a little bit like shooting a free throw all the time. That it's really one-on-one when you're batting and when you're shooting a free throw. It's you and the rim. But this, just concentrating and life is going to throw some challenges at them, and they're going to have to work through those. And again, the more challenges they can have and work through, the better off they're going to be as adults. And that's why we do all this crazy stuff and have fun with it.
Well, and the game. I heard you know the game of baseball pretty good, Coach.
I played a lot of baseball in my life.
Did you play baseball growing up? What position were you?
I stayed away from it because I do not want to go outside in the spring weather.
Coaching.
Yes.
So you've never coached baseball?
I never coached. I played a lot of baseball growing up. Played high school baseball at Bloomington South, and we had some really good teams. And it was a 4A school. It's a big deal. And just growing up playing in the summertime, playing senior little league, and everything through the. At that point it was America's game,
Yeah.
It was a few years ago, but it was something that I loved doing. I played a lot of catcher and a lot of third base.
Oh, wow. Okay.
It was don't put me in the outfield because I have a hard time judging the ball. Okay.
On a day like today, I'm sure it would have been tough.
I would have, yes, and I blame it on the background at Bloomington South. We played against a limestone building, and so the right field, they put me out there one time, and I ran in after the fly ball to right field, and it ended up close to the foul territory line.
Gosh.
And
boy.
The guy got a triple out of it. And,
something you never forget.
I didn't get to play right field ever again, so the coach was smart.
As a lifelong Reggie Miller fan, Coach, I'm going to let the hat slide today.
You know what? I love.
He's wearing a New York Knicks hat.
I love watching Jalen Brunson play basketball.
Yeah, he's fun.
He's
shifty.
Oh, he is. And he gets there and he makes plays like, last night. And I'm not a big pro sports guy. Why I like this hat is I like the New York Knicks' emblem.
Sure.
Their logo. I like
it. It is neat.
I like that one. But you watch these guys out there, and boy, they're competing. They're playing hard. It seems like every night when I turn on ESPN, somebody's griping about the referees. They probably just need 3 or 4 more referees out there is what they need. And but no, competitive sports brings out a lot in people, and it's just a little transition into the real world. I mean, you're a salesman, you better compete and get the job done. If not, then you're going to be looking for a new job. But I love sports, and it's been my life, so to speak. And I told Justin, out there, the referee was standing behind the pitcher's mound making the calls. That's how I do it in PE class every day. And I never made a bad call in my life in PE class.
No.
You just ask the kids that.
Yeah.
And when we play wiffle ball, every pitch is a strike. You better have that thing.
Swing.
You better, and they got these fancy wiffle balls now that will curve all over the place.
Wow.
Yeah. If you ever get a chance to turn on the Ocho on ESPN, and they have some wiffle ball things on there, and I'm telling you, it's some serious stuff. It's some serious stuff. I saw a guy throw one, and they have a target for the strike zone. The guy threw it, and it was a curve. It went behind the batter and hit dead center.
Gosh. You're kidding me.
It was such a nasty. Reminds me of my 9-year-old pitching days. Such nastiness out there. But I just appreciate what you guys do.
It's always good to see you, Coach. I'm glad we got you on the air.
Sure. And if Dick Vitale is going to retire, and I'm just waiting for ESPN to call me someday and see if they'll.
Aren't we all?
Yeah, we all are. Take care of yourself.
Good to see you. That's head coach of the Winamac Warriors boys basketball team, Mike Springer. Also the public address announcer for the Winamac Warriors baseball club. It's always good to see him, especially on a day the Warriors win 7-3. We've still got some work to do. Our Stark County Co-op play of the game, as well as our Ashley Derrickson 5-star player of the game, all in the Collins Insurance post-game show. You're listening to Kankakee Valley Broadcasting's WKVI.
The Stark County Co-op has been a member-owned farm services co-op in Stark County since 1928. That's over 90 years, and they're still providing the same quality agronomy services to the farming community of Stark and surrounding counties. The Stark County Co-op is an LP and fuel provider. The Stark County Co-op purchases grain at both locations, Hamlet and Browns. You can reach them by phone at 1-800-782-3392, the Stark County Co-op.
It's time for the Stark County Co-op Play of the Game. Let's return to the voice of WKVI Sports, Mitch Columbi.
7-3 is the final as the Winamac Warriors beat the North Judson-San Blue Jays in Game 1. Game 2 tomorrow night in North Judson. We'll be glad to get this game in beautiful weather. We're talking our Stark County Co-op Play of the Game with our sports analyst, Justin Ruff. What are you thinking?
It's got to be the lefty junior, Will Malco. He's stepping into the fourth inning. Fourth inning there. The 2 at-bats before then, he had 2 strikeouts. So, him going into the Warriors were already up 3-0, had a couple of other Warriors on base, hit a beautiful double out in the outfield, bringing in 2 runs, and, of course, sending him to second base, making the lead 5-0, kind of just pushing all the momentum, all the confidence and enthusiasm towards the Winamac Warriors in their home field. That had to be the kind of like the turning point for the Warriors sealing the deal here in Winamac.
Got to agree. He was upset with his first 2 at-bats, and on the third, he delivered. Third time's the charm. So congratulations to Will Malco on that big-time double, as that was our Stark County Co-op Play of the Game. We're going to take a quick break, come back. Our Ashley Derrickson 5-star player of the game is up next here in the Collins Insurance post-game show.
Hello there. Is this that Last Choice Insurance?
No, sir. This is First Choice Insurance.
You mean Second Choice Insurance?
We offer homeowners, auto, farm, commercial, life. Let us know how we can be of guidance.
Okay, I got it now. First Best Insurance.
So contact us, First Choice Insurance, at 574-896-3482 at North Judson, or jingle us at 574-772-5370, and one of our wonderful local agents will take care of you.
Time to announce the Ashley Derrickson 5-star player of the game. Mitch?
Hey, thanks, John. It's time now for our Ashley Derrickson 5-star player of the game, given in memory of Ashley Derrickson, a 2008 graduate of North Judson-San Pierre High School who battled cancer throughout her high school career before losing that battle on December 12th of 2008. We'll tell you who's earned that honor after this word from 5-star.
5-Star, the largest meat and grocery store in the area, focused on quality, value, and customer service. The 5 stars in the name of the store come from 5 family members of the original owners serving in World War II, each one represented by a blue star on a flag hanging in the front window of the family home. That's why even decades later, 5-Star is known for its dedication to service. Now, that dedication means savings for you. 5-Star, one of the We Care stores, the area's largest meat and grocery store, focused on quality, value, and customer service. Located, you know where, in the Knox Mall.
Who you thinking?
Got to be the sophomore pitcher, number 44, Cody Wheeler. I mean, heck, he came in there, pitched the whole game, had 10 strikeouts, came into this game before, and only had 13 strikeouts in the year, and he threw 10 today. He did have a couple pitch get away from him, but he contained it for the most part. Did a great job sealing the deal, giving Winamac a win. What I really liked is, again, just pitching the whole game and having that control mentally and physically to seal the deal, not only against a team, but one of your rivals.
Yeah.
I thought he did a good job.
10 strikeouts.
10 strikeouts for the sophomore. He did have a walk that got a point for the Warriors. So overall, I think Wheeler did definitely a good job on the mound for the Winamac Warriors, sealing the deal, breaking that losing streak, which is key, especially in conference play. So sophomore Cody Wheeler back at it.
Congratulations to sophomore Cody Wheeler for being named our Ashley Derrickson 5-star player of the game. As KVB's WKVI Sports will be back in action tomorrow night to see the Knox Redskins host the South Central Satellites. We will be going live at 5 p.m. Eastern, 4 p.m. Central. That's right here on 99.3 FM and streaming throughout the world on WKVI.com. We also remind you to join us each weekend throughout the school year for the Saturday Sports Line, the longest-running high school sports show in Indiana, thanks to our very own Harold Welter. We always have several of our area head coaches on hand as we go live at 9 a.m. Eastern, 8 a.m. Central on 99.3 FM and online at WKVI.com. Hey, if you ever missed the Saturday Sports Line, don't worry. We remind you of the Saturday Sports Line replay every Sunday at 7 p.m. Eastern, 6 p.m. Central. Follow us on social media. We are on Instagram at WKVI Sports, on X at KVB Sports, and on Facebook at Sports to the Max for all Kankakee Valley Broadcasting sports content. Final word from you tonight, Justin?
Hey, that was a fun one. It's good to come and actually do a baseball game. I know I had to cancel some on you before, especially last year too, but coming in here, seeing the Warriors win, seeing the Blue Jays come and battle, and seeing umpire getting some right there on the collarbone or the never fun rough to see. But, hey, I'm back at it with you unless I'm fired before that point. But next Monday, seeing the Blue Jays in action, seeing them on their field. So
be a lot of fun.
Always fun to be with you, Mitch, and doing a baseball game now.
Yeah. It's a lot of fun. Appreciate you being here.
Thanks for having me.
Of course. Our final in this one saw the Winamac Warriors beat their rival, the North Judson-San Blue Jays, 7-3. From all of us here at KVB, we thank you for listening to Indiana High School Baseball. For our sports analyst, Justin Ruff, our in-game announcer, John Thompson, I'm Mitch Columbi. The tradition continues. We are Kankakee Valley Broadcasting's WKVI.
Thank you for listening to Indiana High School Baseball on Kankakee Valley Broadcasting's WKVI. Sponsored in part by Coca-Cola, Culver's Portside Marina, L&D Farms, Farm Fertilizers, First Farmers Bank and Trust, Lawrence Farms, Mark's Body Shop in Knox, Zingo Express, Pulaski Memorial Hospital, Stark County Co-op, USW Local 9551, Collins Insurance, McGrath Refrigeration, Web Printing, and JT's Shirt Shack, Kankakee Valley REMC, Osborne Advantage Real Estate, Keener Construction, LAP Waste, Sideline Automotive, Howard's Marathon of Winamac, and 5-Star. We thank our sponsors for their dedication in supporting local high school sports.